Hey, July, what's up, man? Or sir or madam, whatever the case may be. What's for dinner? What did I have for dinner? Ate some lasagna, frozen lasagna. I prefer sir. All right. Well, July is gender neutral. It could have been either or. That's why I didn't know. FYI, I have a discounted book. This book is only $10 because somebody bought one last night and they neglected to tell me that they did not want it personalized. So this is now addressed to not Nicholas. And not only is it to address not Nicholas, I will write in your name as well. So just if anybody wants it, it's the only one for $10. All the rest are still 15. He wanted his sign on the inside of the book or something. Whatever, dude. All right. Hey, Diana. Your 8x10s come today? Baja Blast, zero sugar. I believe the season is up. So I believe what I have left is what I have. I may have to check the store. No? Son of a bitch. All right, I'll get you some fresh ones out, but I don't know when. It might be later this week, but they'll come. So I'll get you one signed in silver and one signed in purple like last time. I don't know where the hell they were, man. I should have got tracking on them, but I didn't. I sent them first class, but. When you cans of pop, you go through a day. I do 5 of but regular soda Pepsi. It depends on the day. Like today, how many have I gone through today? 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is 5 right here. This would be number 5. Brand wise, I prefer Coke. Um, it just really depends on the flavor, you know. Whatever's on sale, because I like different shit. Like for Pepsi, I really like their Pepsi Mango. And when I say like the names, I really mean diet. Just cut me some slack. I like the Pepsi Mango, and I live in one of like 3 states that have um, Diet Code Red. So like I buy Diet Code Red here. Like right now, Baja Blast is in season. So that's my shit. Coke with lime was my crack, but then they got rid of it because of the fucking pandemic. And Diana, if I send these and somehow the other ones come, you made out like a fucking bandit, man. Let me tell you. You're going to have like 4 of these bad boys. I was in Utah last week and the Coke machine had Coke with. Oh, so, did you go to a Coca-Cola freestyle machine? Is that where you went? And you wanted one signed in purple, so I'll sign one in purple. Oh, fuck. Oh man, my job has a freestyle machine and they let you drink for free all day. Oh, dude. I should really get like a real. I got pen gear purple. Should have really got like a fucking real Sharpie for these, but it does the job. Oh, fuck. Why did I give you 21 and 23 when 22 is right here? Son of a bitch. Oh, well, whatever. You're getting 21 and 23 now. I don't care. Oh, does she? I hope it's a black shirt because the last shirt she had was white. And I don't really look good in white, so I didn't fucking buy it. All right, I redid them for you. There's signed purple to Diana, silver, and then signed in purple right there. And then I wrote "Let Me In" on it for you. So hopefully when I get these out, hopefully these will actually show up this time. I'll probably send these with some sort of tracking this time, though. I want to see the new Charlotte merch. Let me go see that shit. Even I don't have money to buy it right now, but I want to see it. ShopWWE.com. What? Oh my god. Use credit, man. Yeah, I'm actually paying off some other credit card bills. So unless you want to donate some money to pay off those credit card bills, then oh man, she has 2 dope new shirts out too. Oh, they're pre-order though. Ah shit. Oh, here's another one I didn't see she had out. Oh shit. Charlotte Flair Born to Conquer. Oh shit. I didn't see she had this one. Oh, I like this one. This is dope. Oh, I like this one. Damn. Damn. Like the last 2 shirts she came out with, I didn't like. The fucking chest piece shirt, I didn't really like that much. Or it was just a big chest piece and it was like bow to the queen. I didn't really like it that much. Oh, Queen of them all, that's what it was. Doing anything they can so she doesn't leave. I know, right? Oh, Gold Rush. 2nd edition books are out. I have a special discount on this one because somebody wanted one, but they didn't want it personalized to them. So I'll sell you this one for $10. 5 new bonus stories. New introduction, everything. So if you want this one, or you can get a regular one for $15. Free shipping. I'm eating the shipping on these now, just so I can get rid of them because 1st edition worked out fine, but 2nd edition, people are like, "Hey, Will, go suck your fat ass," you know. So. Give me a couple days, I'll take one. Okay, cool. And don't forget, Gold Rush, I still have the Artist 8x10s. I can give you a book and an 8x10 combo deal for $20. These are original A-series promos right here. Limited to 40. Oh, that's really good for some reason. And also, I know there's only 2 people listening. What's good? Been a while. I know there's only 2 people watching / listening, but if your name is not Stug138 or Andrew, go over to the 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, the latest episode 21, and leave us some questions. It is usually just Stug and Andrew asking questions week after week, and for God's sake, well, me personally, Nick and Shelby have no fucking qualms with it, but like me personally, I want some fresh faces over there with some fresh takes and everything. So head on over there, leave us some questions. What's good? Been a while. Let's see. I'm 2 jobs out because I'm at a Pizza Hut. I'm out of the trampoline park. I'm on a 2nd edition book. I have 8x10s for sale. What else is new? That's it. Yeah, I'm working at Firehouse Subs now, which is the most money I've ever fucking made. So, per hour, I should say. Subs is easy. Yeah, not at Firehouse. Well, bread's easy. Doing the bread part is easy, man. That part was easy. Doing what they call it ETC. It's easy, but if you get so many tickets, it becomes overwhelming. So, you get tips? I don't get tips. Pre-slice? Oh, no. Well, no, we slice everything by hand, baby. There's a lot of prep in the morning. The only thing that we don't pre-slice is mushrooms. They come in a bag and they smell horrible. I had to hold my breath while prepping those. Oh, because they smell awful. I'd rather smell the fucking onions. A couple other things come in a bag, but like fresh veggie wise. What are your hours early? Yeah, like Tuesdays through Fridays, I'll be like 11 to 6. And then the weekends, I'm pretty much open. Meats we slice. We slice those there. 40 hours? No. Cool. It's like a full-time. You're going to make bank artists. Don't forget about that handshake. Yeah, because I don't make any fucking money here. Velveteen is creepy. Don't disrespect the dream. Don't disrespect the dream. Dream is over. Unfortunately, it is. But if you listen to the 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, you'll hear. In fact, it was last week's episode. You'll hear some more opinions about that because it all ties into, believe it or not, Tyrus winning the NWA TV title. So I kind of branch off of that and then go into Velveteen Dream, Joey Ryan, Michael Elgin, and Jimmy Havoc. I kind of go into that. But telling you, if you're wrestling fans and you want wrestling content on this channel, man, I'm telling you, man, every Wednesday, me, Nick, and Shelby, we give it to you, man. We give you fucking 2+ hours of content fucking every week. So we're not like the other fucking, I know we're not as big as Something to Wrestle With and Jim Cornette, and we don't have big celeb guests on, which is a route we could have took. We had a road to Edge, and we decided not to take it. We didn't want to be that podcast. We wanted to do our own thing. But you know, we have fun doing it. We have a lot of laughs in it sometimes. You know, so I'm telling you guys. I know there's only 4 people in here, but if you 4 people are wrestling fans, tell your friends to go listen to it. It's a lot of fun. Ready for the Punk debut? Oh my god! If he again, this is on the podcast, but I'll say it here. If he shows up, yay, awesome. Okay, but I don't think personally he's showing up. I think what should happen is fucking music comes over the speaker, just fucking look in my eyes. What do you see? A cult of personality. Everybody goes fucking nuts. Okay? And then when Punk's about to walk out, fucking Kenny Omega walks out. That would be the greatest fucking thing I've ever witnessed on television. If that happens. Well, they're trying to get that new show running. I think their debut episode had like 720,000 viewers. So I think next week they're gonna. I'm banking on doing one. I'm gonna estimate here. I'm gonna say they're gonna do a 1.3. What? Thought it's Punk speculation. They should clear 2. Really? You think so? You think they're gonna do it too? I don't know. 2.0 on a Friday night. TNT. I don't know. I read they have like they're planning on like well, I wouldn't say they're planning on a knee jerk because you don't really plan on a knee jerk reaction. No trail mix? No, I didn't feel like trail mix tonight. Meat knee strips. But I hear they're planning like if Punk does debut, they're planning on some type of retaliation for it. Triple H is going to debut. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Have you ever tried corn nuts? No, I haven't tried the corn nuts variety mix. I like corn nuts though, well, particularly the ranch ones. Like one of the autograph groups I go to now, Gold Rush, they were just like, "Oh yeah, I got to get off before Raw." Yeah, you don't want to miss Raw, aka who's Vince going to fire this week? Agree. Excuse me. Well, Apparently, they're changing it because it never beat AEW. That's the story I read. Poor Jeff Hardy. He must have just jobbed the Karrion Kross again. I hate Karrion Kross. See, that is true. They are going to be doing tape shows for the next 3 weeks, but they're coming back to live. There was a follow-up on that story. I'll read it. Because when I first read they weren't going live anymore, I thought, wow, they're really trying to kill this NXT, aren't they? They might as well just go back to the game show era at this point. There it is. Oh, no, that's not it. Where the fuck is it? I just read it earlier. Fuck did it go? Maybe I took it down. Oh, here it is. Okay. The current plan is to tape Monday, August 23rd to air Tuesday, August 24th. NXT will then tape 2 episodes on Tuesday the 24th to air on Tuesday the 31st and September the 7th. This move to pre-taped episodes will not be a permanent change. It was noted that current plans call for NXT to return to live episodes on USA, beginning with the Tuesday to September 14th episode. Hey, Gary. So apparently, but there's no word on why they're doing it. At this point, I would rather Vince would come and go. Gary, I have a spare book for $15, or I have this one right here, which was addressed to somebody, but he didn't want it personalized, so now it says to not Nicholas. I can write your name on it. And this will only be $10. Balls in your court. I got cult of personality stuck in my head. Cult of personality. Would you do 15 for both? So you want like the screw up and the first edition? Hey Richard, what's going on, man? Hey Dave. There's more people here, so I just want a reminder. If your name is not Stug138 or Andrew, please go over to the latest edition of the 308 Dance Wrestling Podcast and leave us some questions. We want some fresh faces over there. We want some fresh new questions. Not that we don't love Stug and Andrew, but Nick and Shelby have no problems with it. But me, come on, I'm getting tired of answering the same people's questions week in and week out. So head on over. It doesn't have to be wrestling related. Just make sure there's something me, Nick, and Shelby can all answer. Gary, get back to me on that if you want the screwed up one and the first edition. I don't even know where the hell the first edition went. Where the hell did it go? It was up here the other day. Is this it? No, that's not it. Hey man, can you recommend a good horror movie or movie chat? Okay, would you do both for? That's what I'm asking. So you want the screwed up one, the one that was addressed to now, not Nicholas, and you want a first edition for 15. Is that what you want? Well, shit, if I can fucking find my first edition. Where the hell did I put it? Good horror movie, Fear Street. Watch the Fear Street movies. If you don't have Netflix, head on over to... Okay, deal. All right. Well, shit, you may not get a fucking first edition because I cannot find what happened to mine. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, here it is. Just make sure you leave your address and PayPal. Otherwise, I will just accept it as a nice donation. Do I have any more first editions? I do, but y'all have to understand with the first editions are riddled. Oh, dude. Guadalajara. Dude, I can't send international, man. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I can only do U.S. That explains the whole P.O. box thing now. Yeah, I can only send U.S., my man. Sorry about that, man. What? Why not? It's expensive to ship international, dude. I tried sending one of these to Canada. They wanted $18. So I can't imagine. I can't even imagine what it would be to ship it to fucking Guadalajara. The last horror movie. Oh yeah, the last horror movie is fucking dope. You can watch that on YouTube, man. I know, but it's still considered international, man. U.S. only. Sorry. I got Anaconda and Jerry Maguire today. And like I was saying, if you don't have Netflix to watch Fear Street, you can go over to one of our sponsors, moviesarusa.net. Use checkout code 3-way, save 50%, and get all three of them in one swoop. Anaconda Hunt for Red October is the best one. I think you mean Hunt for the Blood Orchid. Can you come to the border? We'll meet there to get money. But no. I'm not driving all the way to fucking Mexico just to fucking give you a book. 2 books, that is. It's not even worth the gas money, dude. And for those of you wondering, Jax couldn't be here tonight because she's seeing Space Jam. Well, Space Jam: A New Legacy, I should say. Artist, what's your favorite TV show? Like right now or of all time? Didn't you ask me this last time? I'm pretty sure it was you that started this conversation last time. Because I said Wonder Years, and you said Wonder Years is okay, but it's not for you. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, if you mean like of all time, then it's the Wonder Years. If you mean right now, dude, the last like current TV show I watched was Superstore. What would you say Tom Cruise's best movie? What was Tom Cruise's best? What the fuck? Wonder Years sucks. Your mama sucks. You have disrespected my honor. That's one. Tom Cruise. The only one that really keeps popping in my head that I really enjoyed, I really liked Rain Man. And I liked Risky Business. I thought Risky Business was good. She does. She swallowed most of the babies. Oh. Do it by my mouth a little. You don't come in here and disrespect the Wonder Years. I gotta write out new commandments. I used to have the artist 10 commandments for the room. Oh. I would like to be a gamer, but I watch a lot. You would think I'm a huge gamer. Like if you look at my like YouTube viewing history, you're like, wow, he watches a lot of shit on games. He must be a huge gamer. I'm actually not. I watch a lot of shit on gaming. A lot. Like what was I just watching the other day? Oh, Just Bad Games from Re-Res. I was watching that on Duke Nukem Forever. But like I watch like a lot of the Vanos crew and shit like that. I watch a lot of those guys, but like the highest system I got is a fucking PS2, dude. Handwritten, just Moses. Oh, was it? You're right, Moses. And like you can tell these are fucking old because a lot of these are like commandment specific to people who don't even fucking come in here anymore. Like this. No, he still kind of comes in here. He just don't come in here that often. He doesn't come in here anymore. He doesn't come in here anymore. So 3 of them, people don't even fucking come in here anymore. You get your PS5 yet? You say that like fucking I was planning on getting one. I used to watch YouTube, some games on YouTube as well. Caliber is my favorite YouTuber. Haven't heard of Caliber. I watch Dahi Denoga, Wildcat, or I Am Wildcat, Big Jiggly Panda, Rerez, Some Call Me Johnny. Who else do I watch? Oh, Moose Knuckle. Even though he's been in hot water some, although I don't watch him as much as I used to, and not just because he's in hot water, but I do watch Omrecker. I tend to only watch H2O when he's with the other people in those group that I just said. I don't actively go seek out H2O Delirious videos. But like if he's like in a video with like Big Jiggly Bandit, it's not like, oh fuck, Delirious is here, you know. But I enjoy Delirious. I like Omrecker. I know he's in like some fucking hot water and shit right now. Although I don't know what the fuck's going on with the whole Omrecker thing. I don't know if you've heard of it or shit like that. But like whatever the fuck's going on, I think some of the interviews that he's been on, I think the interviewers have treated him very unfairly. But that's just me. My last console was an Xbox 360. Oh shit. See, but hey, you're higher than me, bro. No, I haven't. Apparently, oh god, apparently like Omrecker, used to be part of the Van Os crew. He'd do videos with Panda and Delirious and all that shit. I don't know. Apparently it has something to do with some underage chick. I don't know. I saw like some interview where like the guy asked him to come on to his show to fucking speak about it, and the interviewer I mean, like if the whole interview could have just been one big eye roll by this guy, it would have. And I was just like, then why the fuck did you even ask him on? I like watching Nuclear. She's a hot British girl, and I freaking love reviews. Is that her name, or are you talking about Lady Decade? Because Lady Decade's also a hot British girl who reviews games and shit like that. Basically, if you remember Mini Lad, Dave, if you remember Mini Lad, basically Ohm is accusing. That's her channel name. Okay, so Lady Decade. Okay, I've seen a couple of her videos and they're pretty decent. I like them. Basically, what happened to Mini Lad, Omrecker is accusing Delirious and Louis Caliber of and shit. So that's pretty much what happened. Decker Shadow movie reviews are funny. There's also a guy I like movie review wise. I like Brandon's Cult Reviews. He's pretty good. He does like a lot of weird oddball movies, so there's not like a lot of content for me to watch, but the movies that I know, I'm like, okay, these are cool to watch. Again, even though people don't like him that much anymore, I like Nostalgia Critic, but only when he's reviewing movies that like I have interest in. Who doesn't love fucking James and Janice? What else I like movie review wise? I used to really like James Rolfe's movie reviews, but like every time he reviews a movie now, it's horrible. Like go back and look at like James Rolfe's like early movie reviews, and they're so fucking fun and entertaining to watch. And like look at one today, it's just fucking awful. And that's the funny thing. I really don't watch a lot of fucking movie reviews online. You would think I would, but I don't. Yeah, that's all I can think of. I watched fucking Nostalgia Critic when he had, Cinema Snob. I like Cinema Snob. I like Cinemasker. Yeah, I like the rental reviews, and then they're just like, oh, because of COVID. I'm just like, I was like, I'm not even going to touch it. Not even going to touch that one. But whatever. If that's what y'all want to do, then whatever. But mainly like his nerd videos and his Halloween vids. Like, I mean, I like AVGN a lot, but like even some of his like recent videos, I'm just like, are you even trying, dude? You know? Like, which one was it that I watched? Carmageddon. I felt like just like, dude, are you even fucking trying anymore? You know? The Pac-Man one. I was like, dude, come on, man. Try harder. Oh, I thought he said he was done with rental review, but maybe he said in the future. Well, now he's doing a podcast. He just started the Cinemasker podcast. So I agree with you. And he tried justifying it by saying like, oh, usually after a big episode, there's a small episode, like the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas one was followed up by a small episode. No, I get that, but like even your small episodes feel like you're not even fucking trying. Like, and his example was that like I forgot what big episode he said, but he said afterwards I did the episode Super Pitfall. Well, Super Pitfall is a fucking awesome episode. That's like that's a really good episode of fucking ABGN to go watch and shit. But like, oh god, the Pac-Man episode. I was like, dude, are you even fucking trying anymore? You know? Ever since he got famous, he changed. Have you met any famous YouTubers? No. I could have gone and met Doug Walker. He was at what con was it here? It was either Cedar Rapids. What was it? It was some Comic Con here in the state. It was one of the cities here. It was either Iowa City or Cedar Rapids, one of the two. But like it was like X price to get in to meet all these people for free, but then you pay like another like fucking enormous price to meet Doug and fucking Christy Carlson Romano, which I was just like, Christy Carlson Romano, I can kind of wrap my head around whatever. I think it was $60. You know, because I think it was like $20 to get into the con, and you got to meet like comic book artists and shit like that. Like that was a lot of their fucking like guests and shit. And then for like another 60, you get to go to like another area and meet Christy Carlson Romano, a few others, and Doug Walker. Which Christy Carlson Romano, I can wrap my head around $60 because, well, I mean, I guess because I kind of had a crush on Christy Carlson Romano at one time. But like $60 for fucking Doug Walker, kiss my dick. All right. And that's not just because of the Change the Channel movement and shit like that, you know? I read the Change the Channel movement document. It's fucking fascinating read. If you ever get to read that document, it's fascinating. I love TV reviews and moving hunting. Oh, moving hunting. I wouldn't think that would be interesting. But her husband is cute. I've gone up to Simpsons season 11 on DVD, but probably stopping there. How was your day? Don't know if anyone asked. Day was fine. Went to the doctor. Everything seemed okay. So, you know, decent day. Favorite Michael J. Fox movie? If we don't include Back to the Future, if we include Back to the Future Part 2. If we don't include Back to the Future, I'm going to throw I'm going to throw a weird one at you. And I'm going to say probably the secret of my success. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Just a checkup. I'm fine. When a horse goes to the vet, they say it's as healthy as me. So don't worry. It's all good. Teen Wolf is a good one too, but like I think Secret of My Success really gets overlooked a lot. Not a lot of people really fucking talk about Secret of My Success. The Frighteners, man, The Frighteners is an okay movie, but like that movie doesn't really know what it wants to fucking be. You know, it has a great cast. I mean, Shia McBride, Michael J. Fox are in it. Great cast, but it just really doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be. You know, I don't know. I watched it one time because like I went. I think after I saw Heavenly Creatures with directed by Peter Jackson, I was like, all right, what else did this cat make other than fucking Lord of the Rings? And The Frighteners was on there. And I was just like, okay, I'll check out The Frighteners, and watched it. I found it at a pawn shop for like $2. And it just I don't know. I mean, it was okay to watch. I didn't hate it, but I was just like, I really don't know what this movie's trying to be. You know, like yeah, it's a dark comedy horror, but still, I was just like, I didn't get it. It was no Heavenly Creatures, and Heavenly Creatures was just fucking perfect. Have you seen Doc Hollywood, The Hard Way, or Big City Bright Lights? Never seen any of those. I think I saw like some of Doc Holliday, like on HBO long ago, but not enough to be like, oh, this is what it's about. No, I can't tell you what it's about, but I remember seeing some of it. I still never saw Jingle All the Way. Well, Josh, it's been a long time since I've said this to you. That's one. Michael is a decent actor. He has a weird charisma about him. I guess you could say his charisma is a little shaky. Unpause. I was waiting for Dave's reaction to that. He was the one that was supposed to react. Get it shaky because he has the shakes. Parkinson's. He might be a little sometimes, because of the Parkinson's. That's one of the side effects. It makes you a little. That's why I said you say he has a weird charisma about him, and I say like his charisma might be a little shaky because of the Parkinson's, and then the fucking get it. You get it. Where I live, there's a hot girl. She has Tourette's, but I don't know. I'd still do her. You know, Ali had Parkinson's too. Yeah, and Parkinson's knocked him out. No, just no. You get it because he was a boxer. In boxing, you knock somebody out. So like Parkinson's knocked him out and such because he had Parkinson's, so it knocked him out. And so you get it. You get it up top. This is for you and everyone that would turn you off of a girl. For me, oh, this is for you. What would turn you off of a girl? For me, if she was 500 pounds. Be right back. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like girls that are, which is weird considering I'm a big boy, But I don't know. I have a weird criteria, so um, just depends, you know. Number one I look for now is like, are you fucking psycho? You are. I'm out of here. It's like that Barney Stinson thing. It's like you can only be this hot to this crazy. Yeah. If she was jealous and couldn't stand me watching horror movies with tits and ass. How I Met Your Mother is one of the greatest show ever. I mean, that psycho to hotness ratio is perfect, But I don't know. I mean, it's things that just pop up, Like if something pops up where I'm just like, I don't like this, I'm like, can I live with this or no? Sometimes I'm like, all right, I guess I can learn to live with this. Y'all didn't tell me my glasses were fucking crooked this whole time. I'm sitting here like this and just realized they're fucking crooked. Might as well just been fucking here. So anyway, glasses are fucking crooked and shit. There we go. Um, but like I said before, I mean, like if you have nice, gorgeous hair, I'm in. If you're younger than me, I mean, even if it's like by a year, like okay, you're younger than me, cool. And if you're shorter than me, those are three things I mainly look for. Okay. Not psycho. That's one I tend to look for now. Um, in the big guys, that's kind of one I look for now. I've always kind of looked for that. It next threw me on the bonnet of a car once, but that's not what ended this. That's been it for me. Well, not entirely true. You'd have to read my book, Stories No One Asked For, to find out what happened with that story. I took a punch in the fucking face for a girl and still didn't give up. I used to like Seinfeld, Two and a Half Men, but to me, How I Met Your Mother is the most rewatchable. What's your favorite How I Met Your Mother episode? The best burger in New York City. That's my favorite. I don't know why. I just tend to always really like that episode. This burger's so good, I want to sew my ass shut. The only thing that pisses me off about that episode, The Best Burger in New York City, is why haven't we had the show $1 Million Coin Toss yet? Why in the hell didn't we have that show yet? It had Regis in it. Can you believe it's already been over a year since Regis died? Can you believe that shit? I guess 2020 was his final answer. Do you think the whole Times Square New Year's Eve thing will be back this year? Probably, just to piss people off. Hey, Dave, Kenny Rogers died last year, too. He knew when to fold them. My bad. What? We're talking about celebrities that died last year. So I said Regis died last year. 2020 was his final answer. And when Dave didn't like that, I said, I was like, hey, Kenny Rogers died last year too. He knew when to fold them. And he hasn't said anything since. So just a reminder to you 6 people watching, we do have a discounted book, 2nd edition book. Normally they're $15, but somebody, apparently Nicholas here, he didn't want it personalized to him on the front. He didn't even want it signed on the front. He wanted it signed on the inside. So if you want this one right here, I'm going to sell it for $10. I've already crossed out Nicholas and put 2 not Nicholas. I'll put in your name here somewhere. So if you want this one, it is only $10, free shipping. So like I make like fucking $7 after that. The book costs me almost is more than that. So if you want that one, it's only $10. If you want a regular one where there's no mistakes, well, other than the one typo in there that I know of, $15, free shipping. I've started to eat the shipping on it just so I can get rid of them because this is starting to be a very bad idea. I should have just wrote a fucking second book. The guy in the cover looks like Butthead. I wouldn't say he looks like Butthead. The cover looks more dramatic than the book actually is. The cover was actually supposed to be comical, but my quote-unquote artist, she took it in another direction, and I was just like, okay, that wasn't what I was going for, but that actually looks pretty good. So, you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to roll with it, you know? So, artist, what's your favorite movie genre? Porn. Porn. Jax, entertain the room. I need a drink. I'll grab 2 just in case. Okay. That's honesty. I mean, no, I do. I really do like the cover, but it's just considering some of the stories in here, they don't really match the cover, you know. But oh, you mean my honesty with the porn? Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought we were selling the book. My bad. My bad. I just got back from the movies, and I'm sure Will mentioned. Yep, I told him that's why you weren't here. You went and saw a porno movie, you know. Hey, Jordan, what's up? Jax got me Jerry Maguire on Blu-ray today. Drinking some Maker's Mark whiskey. Well, hey, get drunk later and drive your truck into fucking CR6 for me, will you? Just drive it right through the fucking front door, man. You'll be my hero. I'll be there with fucking bells on. Well, you're not allowed here. You're trespassing. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that truck wasn't allowed to the front door either. But, whatever. I'm afraid of Jerry Maguire quotes more than I am the actual movie. I'm a fan of that fuck scene in the movie. That's what I'm a fan of.
Don't ever stop fucking me. Sooner or later, we'll have to stop.
Oh, that's hot shit. Excuse me. And don't forget, I have artist 8x10s available. I'm going to cut the price on these too. They're no longer $10. No longer $10. Let's just get rid of them. $8. You want to 10, $8. When I usually walk to the doctors, like today, I usually download a movie and I listen to it and shit. Cause like I can turn my phone off and then hit play and it'll play the fucking movie. So today I was listening to fucking Dodgeball and I just hear Vince Vaughn say, okay, you had me at blood and semen. Let's just, so that you had me at hello. Fucking, you said fuck. Fucking zoo is closed. You said fuck. Buck and a half. Groundhog Day. Okay. Dude, I can't tell you the last time I watched Groundhog Day. It's one of those movies that you give me. You should listen to Joe Rogan. Love his podcast. You should listen to the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast every Wednesday here on YouTube. In fact, if your name is not Stug138 or Andrew, go on over and leave some questions on the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. Or you know what? If there's not a new question by tomorrow night from anybody who's not, I'm going to go out and kill a kitten. A real cute, fluffy bastard, too. You have been warned. So head on over to the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, episode 21. Leave some questions in the comments for myself, Nick, and Shubs to answer. Doesn't have to be wrestling related. Well, if you love cats, Diana, I would go leave some questions on the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, because if there's not a new question on there tomorrow, Jason, movie fan, Jason's the only other person who has left a question for the podcast. It doesn't have to be wrestling related. It can be anything you want to talk about. Want us to talk about, I should say, and we'll answer it. But if you don't, I'm going to go out and kill a fucking kitten. A real nice, cute one, too. Oh, man, I'm really thirsty tonight. Everybody's just sitting in silence now. Like, is he serious? Where'd you get that Velveteen shirt? I got it off of WWE long time ago. You can find these still on eBay, I think. Let me see. The Velveteen Dream. DREAM, babe. Or if you don't want me to kill a kitten, donate $50 so I can buy that. Take your pick. What the shit? Okay, there we go. I don't think I've seen the Velveteen. You haven't seen Velveteen wrestle this young? No, he got released a couple months ago, man. There was me thinking it was the Velveteen Rabbit tee. I thought I knew you, man. I thought I knew you. Let's see. Yep, here's one right here. NXT Velveteen Dream size large. Oh, never mind. It's from the UK, so it's like $24 shipping. Yeah, what is wrong with y'all's postal service over there, Richard? $23 for shipping. Some bullshit. There's been a board game I've been wanting from the UK for like ever, but it's like $25 shipping for it. Game costs like $5. I saw that video you did on Freddy's Nightmares. Is the show good in your opinion? I've only watched 2 episodes of it thus far, but the 2 episodes I watched were pretty decent. He said he's going to send me another box of stuff. So I asked if I can make some requests, and he was like, yeah, sure. So I asked for My Name is Earl, so I'm kind of just waiting for My Name is Earl to get here, and then I'm going to start watching that shit. Whatever happened to Wade Barrett? Oh, he's on NXT, dude. He's commenting NXT every Tuesday. Same here if we order from the USA. I thought the first half of the episode was really good of Freddy's Nightmares because it's like an hour-long episode or 42 minutes without commercial. The first half of it's really good. The second half, I'm just like, this is fucking like whatever. You know, it wasn't bad, but I was just like, oh fuck, whatever. You know, the second episode was really good though. It's customs. Yeah, because there's this board game I've been wanting, and it's predominantly based in the UK. It's based on a UK game show, and like every time I find it, it's like $5. I'm like, oh sweet, and they're like $25 shipping though. I'm like, kiss my ass. Did I get the show for free? Yes, he sent it to me for free to advertise on YouTube. But if you want one, if you head on over to moviesreusa.net and use the podcast checkout code 3-way. Oh, thank you, Diana. Diana did not want to see a kitten die, so she went over and left a question. Thank you. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, if you go over to moviesreusa.net and you want a copy of Freddy's Nightmares, use checkout code 3-way. That's the word 3, not the number. Use checkout code 3-way and you'll save 50% off your purchase. Name another coupon code that does that. Yeah, I actually have Fast and Furious 9. Damn, if you would have told me, I would have threw it in your package today, Jason, because I have no use for it. Shit. Isn't the first Freddy's Nightmares a Freddy backstory? Yeah, the first half of it's like Freddy's backstory, then the other half is like about the guy who essentially killed fucking Freddy and shit. It's whatever. My favorite website is Etsy. Hey, that's where I bought my board game belt from. The one that's in my 8x10. That right there, that's where I bought it from, Etsy. Check Snapchat to see my updated hair. Ooh, outfit. Ooh. I really got to start getting on this thing more often, but I don't. Oh, wait. Justina Valentine posted. Hold on.
like he was eating tzatziki. Hot as hibachi, mad cause you surely want me. Facts wanna say they copy, watching them how they watch me. And that's okay, baby.
Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, saw that outfit already. Ooh, leggings. Hello. Ooh, rail. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I actually have Forever Purge too. Let me check the quality on those though. I don't know. I know their quality on like TV shows is really good. On Netflix shows, they're not leggings. Oh, they look like it. Oh. So let me check the quality on both of those, Jason. I'll see if you still want them, and then I'll get back to you. I'm going to ask them if they have werewolf artists. How's the home screen of the movie's TV show? Will it play on the PS4? Here, let me just ask the dude. They don't have home screens. Oh, well, if it's a TV show, like Freddy's Nightmares had a home screen, so you could pick your episodes and shit like that. The only bad thing is, like, when it came to Freddy's Nightmares, there's play all and episodes. If you choose episodes, that's it. You're stuck there. There is no like, never mind. I want to go back and play them all. That's it. You're fucking stuck there. There is no back button. That's the only negative to that. But like shit, like I popped in the other night, the Babysitter 1 and 2, because I felt like watching the Babysitter. Those no menu, it just fucking starts, plays through and shit like that. So that was that's actually pretty convenient. So some of them don't like, especially all the ones I popped in from Netflix, like Netflix movies and shit like that. It just fucking starts. It pops in, starts and shit like that. Now the PS4, I remember. Some of them, which one was it that said it? Fuck, what movie said it? Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit on Blu-ray. It says on the back, they're all region free. It should work in normal Blu-ray players and such like that. It does say, be warned about game systems. So it should work in a PS4. I'm waiting on the uncut version of Body Bags on DVD. The edited version is free on YouTube. I've never seen The Babysitter. Oh, dude, Babysitter's fucking dope. I love both those fucking movies. Like, I just keep hoping they make a third one. I don't know how they make a third one, considering how the second one ends, but if they make a third one, I'm in, The second one was kind of lame. Oh, man, I love the second one, though, man. It was so good. We Are Dead. Duh. My favorite thing is the one guy that's always fucking encouraging Cole, even though he's trying to kill him. That shit cracks me up every fucking time, man. He's like, Cole, my man! And he just chases after him. Cracks me up every time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It looks like you seeing a beautiful black ghost, but I'm not Casper. I will fuck your shit up. I couldn't watch all The Babysitter. It wasn't. I can't with you people. I can't. And even when I can, I still can't because I can't even. Have you seen Basket Case 1 and 2? No, strangely, I've only seen Basket Case 3. If that makes any fucking sense to you. I don't know why, but I have. I'd say skip 2. I say skip 2. Hello, too cartoonish for me. Where's my... Oh, damn, I don't have an 8x10 that says that. Anyway, I'll give you one of the quotes from the podcast. Your opinion is wrong. But yeah, let me know about the quality of those. I won't have the money until next month. But oh yeah, definitely, I'll hold them for you. Yeah, no problem. I hate the first Suicide Squad though. All right, I'm gonna head out. My friend asked if I wanted to watch Suicide Squad, and I said it's not my thing. Yeah, you'd probably like some of the jokes in it, Jax, but yeah, the gore in it probably wouldn't have been for you. Yeah, there's a Basket Case 3. Yeah. Nobody likes to show off. Only if what you're showing off is dope as fuck. Damn it. He's right. What's your favorite character in Suicide Squad movie? I'll let the room answer that for you. I think everybody in this room knows the answer to that. The Others with Nicole Kidman is fucking scary. The Others with Nicole Kidman is fucking boring. I was bored out of my skull watching that fucking movie. Does the room want to answer Dave's question? Because I'm pretty sure anybody who knows me knows the answer to that question. Thank you, Josh. Harley Quinn. I am obsessed with Harley Quinn. And Dave, you're kind of new here. Let me clarify that. Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. That's what I was just about to say. Let me clarify that. I'm obsessed with Harley Quinn, but I could give a fuck less about Margot Robbie. I could care less. People are like, oh, well, if you like Harley Quinn, you should watch The Wolf of Wall Street, and you should watch this. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what she looks like in real life. I don't give a fuck. I just care about Harley Quinn. So I'm about that character. I don't know why. Something about that character gets me going. Like Birds of Prey. Oh man, I was there, man. Oh man, Birds of Prey, big screen and shit. Oh dude, that was the last movie I saw in fucking theaters before, like recently. I think the first movie I saw back in theaters was The Forever Purge. And then I went and saw Escape Room, Tournament of Champions, and then Old. And Jax, I really don't like your attitude. What are you, jealous of Harley Quinn? She was supposed to have her own spin-off movie, and her and Joker were supposed to have a fucking movie. But because of the first Suicide Squad movie, they canceled the her and Joker movie. I don't know where the solo Harley Quinn movie stands. I don't know where that one is. What did you think of Old? I think she's overrated. That's one. Old, I don't know, man. I'm very impartial to it. It was very weird. Like, and not like in like, oh man, this is a weird movie, man. Like, oh, dude, it was just weird. As in, like, I don't really know what to think. Like, the trailers made it seem like the water made them older. And spoiler alert, it's not the water, it's just the beach in general. And I don't know. It's just a weird flick. Did Old have a twist in it? One movie, you got to pay attention to it. Did it have a twist? I think that is a twist. Everybody gets old on a beach. I love Harley Quinn, but they need a new actress to play her. She's too old for the part. I think she's supposed to be in her 20s, not close to her 40s. Josh, I really don't want to have to give you two. I don't want to. I really like you, so I don't want to have to give you two. The Purge isn't a great franchise. Oh my God. You need more than the OG movie to be cool. I love Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. Oh my God. Don't even get me started on that fucking movie. Were you here for that last year, Josh, when I fucking went off about that movie? I think you were, and then a little after that is when you disappeared. Yeah. I've used this joke many times before, and I'll use it again. If I'm ever on my deathbed and they're like, if you just had 2 more hours left, and I'm going to lay there and just be like, fucking Joker. Not a fan of the Joker movie. Nope, not at all. The only thing I liked in the Joker movie was the talk show scene. That was like, okay, now we got something here. But I had to sit through a lot of fucking bullshit for that to happen. I hated everything about that. I didn't think the trailers were entertaining. The only reason I sat down and watched it was because everybody was talking about it. So I sat and watched the movie and I wasn't fucking impressed. And then the talk show scene happened. That was fucking good. That was like the only thing where I was like, okay, I'm intrigued. You know, but I had to sit through like an hour and 50 minutes of bullshit to make that happen. You know, I hated it. And then it almost won the fucking Oscar for Best Picture. I said on here, I was like, if that movie fucking wins Best Picture, I'm fucking done. You know? I have told you how and why I feel that way. I don't remember. I like Joker, but the best Joker to me was Jack Nicholson. Yeah, Jack Nicholson was good. And even though he gets a lot of shit for it, but I really liked Jared Leto as Joker. I don't care what people say. I liked him. Come on, come fight me. I don't give a shit. So there are 9 people watching. I just want to take a little breather here to mention I do have a discounted copy of the book for only $10 because the person did not want it personalized to them. So you will get one addressed to not Nicholas, and it'll also have your name somewhere on here as well. But if you don't want the discounted one, I still have plenty of, well, I wouldn't even say plenty anymore. I have about 13 copies left, 12 copies left at the regular price of $15, free shipping. I am eating the shipping on it. That's like $3 because media mail is like $2.89. You know, so free shipping, $15 if you Jared Leto side. That's one artist. No, you don't give us strikes around here. So $15 free shipping, or for an extra $5, I will throw in the Artist 8x10, and you will get the Artist book, Stories No One Asked For, 2nd edition, 5 bonus stories, new introduction, new update on chapter titled Tatiana, and you will get the Artist 8x10 for only $20 shipped. Let me know. She's overdone in the Facebook beauty community. Go to Pornhub. Agreed movie fan. Who said I like Joker? Oh, okay. Right. That sucks. Nicholas didn't come through. I wouldn't sign books. No, he came through. Like, it's just that he paid for the book and everything. So like I signed the book and everything. He was like, oh, can I just see it before you ship it out? I was like, yeah, sure, of course. Because like I didn't, you know, it's not like he asked for a personalization. I've been personally writing personalizations on the book just for shiggles, you know. So like when I showed him this, he was like, oh, I didn't want a personalization. You got an OnlyFans? Why, you buying? You have 1K at the end of your name. If you're paying $1,000, shit, I'll open up one right now, man. I'll ruin the illusion for you right now, though. Dick size, 3 inches. You know? Don't know how to use it. But he was like, oh, and I don't want it signed on the front either. And I was like, okay, all right. So like I'll just make a joke out of this one. I'll just write to not Nicholas, and then I went ahead and signed it on the inside for him and shit like that. So it was no problem. I did personalize one of the 8x10s, and he was like, oh, I didn't want that personalized either. That one I told him too bad on. I was like, I can't fix that. These are already limited. to fucking 40, and they're not selling that well to begin with. So I was like, you're taking this one. I'm sorry. You know. Pretty soon, me and Jax are going to have a joint OnlyFans, and we're going to put some good stuff on there. Yes, I do write a note on the purple back for people because I figure why have the purple back if I'm not doing anything with it. So I've been writing like little tiny notes on the back as you see here. So a date with Emma Bunton, a night out with Rob Zombie, or a chat with Norman Bates. Does the date guarantee sex with Emma Bunton? I'd do a musical. Hey, I can time it to the beat. There's a musical. I'm a weird guy, so it'll be about a sleeping cucumber, and you'll see a pop-up of what it's streaming. No sex with Bunton, just a fumble. Then I'll just chat with Norman Bates. Seems like he'd be a all right guy to talk to for a little bit, as long as you don't piss him off. Just to get inside of his brain, you know. Seems like a weird guy pop up. With streaming, with soothing music, it'll be 2 hours long, 5 hours director's cut. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm a weird guy, so it'll be about a sleeping cucumber, and you'll see a pop-up of what it's dreaming with soothing music. It'll be 2 hours long, 5 hour long director's cut. Sorry, my brain shut down for a minute after that one. I asked what movie would be made, what your movie would be made about. Where did you write that? I did not see that. Oh, if you were, that was before the guy came in and asked about OnlyFans. Okay, I was like, what? I did not see this question. I'm like, the fuck. If I made a movie, that's what I thought Jax was saying, that I'd make a musical to the OnlyFans thing when I said like, oh, me and Jax are going to open an OnlyFans. That's why I said music. Okay, I didn't know, man. That's why I didn't see the question. That's why I was like, what the fuck are we talking about? A sleeping cucumber? My brain shut down. Okay, so if I had to make a movie, what would it be about? Okay, I'm with you now. Dude, I have like so many ideas for fucking movies. It's like fucking out there. So speaking of musical though, I do have a pretty good idea for a musical based on the self-titled album by Dead by April. Because all those songs, if you really think about it, they connect together in a weird way. If anybody's, I know other than Diana, if anybody else other than Diana has listened to that fucking album, if you listen to all those songs, they kind of connect in a weird way. So like I could really fucking make a movie out of that. That would probably be my musical if I made one. Like I have an idea for a drama. I have an idea for an action movie. The action movie nobody would ever fucking buy that movie though. Like it would have to be made like who's a celebrity like people hate right now? Like a female celebrity that people hate right now. Who is it? Watch Real Life Murder. Which real life murderer would you like to talk to? If he were still alive, Manson. Even though he didn't technically murder anybody. Just because he was a kooky cat. I can't wait to get my book. It was mailed today. Yes. Anybody else who ordered a book, if for some reason you're watching, like Trevor and the other cat, Kid Kamikaze or whatever the fuck his name is, your books are in the mail. That's why I said musical, Sleeping Cucumber. I wish there was a Wendell series. I love that character. I don't think I could make a series out of that. There almost was at one point, but I just couldn't really think of anything for him. That's why they did. That's why all those characters just kind of became like side characters, you know, because I really couldn't think of anything for him to do like full time. Pinky's the furthest one that almost got a fucking series. Nobody can think of a female celebrity that people hate right now, huh? All right. Because it kind of works for like my action movie, but whatever. Pinky Lamar. Oh, Brett's here. Jax, your boyfriend's here. My mom hates Angelina Jolie. It kind of has to be like, because like at the time when I thought of the idea, everybody kind of hated Miley Cyrus. So like my idea for an action movie was Miley Cyrus, Earth Defender. And the story was like every 1,000 years, fucking light and darkness fought, and there was always one person chosen to protect the light. And so happens that this 1,000 years, it's Miley Cyrus. You know, she gets a lot of shit, but now everybody has to fucking rely on her. You know, and it was going to be like this epic action movie. That was my idea. So I was trying to think of a way to update it. There you go, Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, Earth Defender. That'd be the action movie I make. Timothy McVeigh. Oh, Johnny Depp's ex-wife. Yeah, that'd be a good one. But I'd see nobody would buy that movie because you would actually have to have, what's her name? Amber Heard or Amber Head? What's her fucking name? I don't know. So you couldn't really make that movie. Amber Heard, Earth Defender. Like, it would have to be somebody that like people hate, but it's still bankable. Good one. Yeah, but like, let's say a movie company really wanted to make a movie based on that idea. If I went to them and said, okay, I have the perfect person for this idea, and they're like, who? I'm like, Amber Heard. They're like, nobody's going to hire her right now. You know, where I think of Kim Kardashian, I think somebody would hire her right now. Like if I went to them and said, Kim Kardashian, Earth Defender, they're like, go on. I'm like, every 1,000 years, there's light versus dark. And there's always one person appointed to defend the light. And so happens that this 1,000 years, fucking Kim Kardashian. You know? And she's like the Earth Defender. Everybody hates her, but now they have to fucking rely on her to save the world and shit. Then at the end of the movie, she's no longer the Earth Defender. The new Earth Defender, Danielle Bergoli. Credits. Sequel. The Amityville guy will. Huh? Trisha Paytas, I don't like her anymore. I haven't liked her for a while. I mean, she's still hot, don't get me wrong, but like, her OnlyFans pisses me off. The only thing I really like is her Sad Boy 2005 shit. That's the only thing I really like.
Standing on the wrong side of Mulholland Drive. No one cares if you're dead or alive. Life moves something. We're so sick of dying. Wrong side of Mulholland Drive.
Oh, that song's hot. I don't care what people say. Like here, look. Like, you know, Apple like keeps track of all the most songs that you played this year and shit like that, you know, kind of like Spotify does now and shit. This is my number one song right now. Oh, if I can get to it. Wrong Side of Mulholland Drive, Sad Boy 2005. That's how much I like that song. Wrong Side of Mulholland Drive. They should make a Lifetime movie on Megan Muir. That's a messed up story. I haven't heard of that. All right, guys. Diana left a new question on the Three-Way Dance Wrestling podcast. Now, if somebody else new doesn't go leave a question on that podcast, I'm going to go out and kill a puppy. Modern music stopped for me in 2005. What's your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? Artist Minds, Predator, then End of Days. I really like The Running Man. I mainly like The Running Man just for, oh no, not a puppy. Well, hey, go leave some questions in. Doesn't have to be wrestling related, but make sure it's something me, Nick, and Shelby can all answer, and I won't go out and kill a puppy tomorrow. Really cute, fluffy bastard too. But I really like The Running Man, but I mainly like The Running Man for fucking Richard Dawson's performance. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be wrestling related, Josh. You can ask us about whatever you want, man. Casey Anthony, Earth's Only Hope. Okay, I'd watch that fucking movie. Casey Anthony, Earth Defender. Oh my god, I'd watch that movie in a fucking heartbeat. If you kill the puppy for real, I'm gonna boycott your channel. Well, only one way to stop that. Go leave some questions on the Three-Way Dance Wrestling podcast. Speaking of which, the Three-Way Dance Wrestling podcast has messaged me. That's fucking great. Okay, sorry. What video? Just go to the last episode of the. Here, I'll put the link in here. Here, I can go get it. We record every Tuesday, and it'll be up Wednesday, Jason. There we go. So tomorrow night we record, and then Wednesday afternoon-ish, it should be up. It always takes its sweet-ass time uploading. There you go, right there. I got that song stuck in my head. Wrong side of Mulholland Drive. No one cares if you're dead or alive. And we're so sick of dying. Wrong side of Mulholland Drive. No, Brett, only you are doing that. Shelby's still disappointed you don't come leave questions anymore, Brett. Like, we had a contest on one of the episodes where, like, whoever left the best question won a prize. The person never fucking claimed the prize. But, so I asked Nick and Shelby, I was just like, so whose question do you think was the best? And Nick said one guy's, and Shelby was like, the guy who asked the abortion question. I was like, okay, well, one, it has to be unanimous. And B, I don't really think we should give the prize to somebody who fucking won who asked an abortion question. And he was like, all right, I'll go with Nick then. What's the board game? Buy those CDs. It's like blue and white box. Oh. Body Boggle. It's a mix between Boggle and Twister. And my glasses are still foggy. Seen It. I don't buy Seen It because Seen It, like, fucking, I can throw a brick in a fucking thrift store and probably hit a fucking Seen It. I don't buy Seen It. Hell, I don't buy any games anymore. I asked too. Oh, yeah? I call bullshit because I don't see any. I think you're lying to me, boy. You lying to me, boy? Oh, okay, there's Dave. Okay. But I don't see Josh's. There they are. Okay. I was like, I don't see Josh's. He's lying to me, boy. He's holding out on me. Oh, I still don't see him. What the hell? He just popped up here. Where is why isn't... Hold up. I don't understand why Josh's question hasn't come through yet. There they are. Oh, you put it on the last call. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll have to write that one down. Because I usually delete that, but I'll write it down. What's your favorite action movie? Which wrestlers? Ooh, that's a good one. What wrestler is your favorite actor? That's a good one. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see. Oh, cool. If you gave a total, how many books? Well, I actually got rid of a lot recently. I think if I had to give a total on it right now, it would probably have to be about somewhere in the 200s. Oh, funny story about that. So, as some of you guys may or may not know, a couple months ago, I got asked to an interview for a position paying $8 an hour. Like, who still does that? Was it fast food? So funny story about that. As some of you guys may have known, I traded in 3 boxes of board games to fucking half price books. And they gave me $19, which I'm just like, squeeze me. And they're like, yeah, it goes by an algorithm of what comes in here and such like that. I was like, you tell me the last time in 1993, Tyco National Enquirer game walked to that fucking door. Okay. That's what I wanted to say. So I went ahead and did it because I didn't want to haul 3 boxes of shit back to my car. So the other day, after I got off work, I was like, you know what? Receptionist for a spa that pays $8 an hour? Are you fucking kidding me? So I was like, I'm going to go over to Half Price Books and see what's good and shit. Because they usually have some good movies and shit for sale. This time they didn't. So I go over there. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to see if they have the games that I brought in out. And they did. So I was like, all right, I want to see how much all these fuckers are. All right. So I pull out the Pottery Barn Teen exclusive of Scrabble, which is one of the rare ones I regret giving up. They're selling it for $8. Which I'm like, okay, that's half of what they gave me. All right. I pulled out, what was another one I pulled out? Fuck, I can't remember now. But I pulled out another one. It was $8. Scandal the Game, based on the TV show Scandal, the TV show, The Game. Brand new, sealed. $10. I was like, wow, okay, they're making a killing off of me here. I actually had to buy one of them back because there was one in there that like I really regretted giving up. It was the Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego Target exclusive game. So I bought that back for $8. Now, what's unique about that game is that when you open the instruction manual, and it does Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, and then you close it. So I was just like, okay, cool. I want that back. $8, fucking, I'll take it back for $8. I got it for free because I did a review for the company. So fuck it. So I bought it. I go out to the car and I open it right away because I want to see if that fucker still works. Because I brought it in and it worked. And I barely opened it. I opened up the fucking instruction pamphlet and bitch doesn't work anymore. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You know? I would have probably bought my National Enquirer game back too, just for the fucking pure obscurity of it, but they didn't have it out. Either they didn't put it out or somebody bought it, which I mean, fucking good deal on them because that's not easy to come by. I paid way more for it. I paid like $15 for it. Yeah, I'm salty. I said, did you know that McDonald's is starting people at $13 to $15 an hour? Hey, I know I'm working at Firehouse for fucking 12. If I can fix it, I'd have to look at it and see if I can, see if it's like just a battery issue. But if it's something more extreme than that, then fucking it's dead. Damn, that's rough. I know you don't care about movie quality, but what do you think about Criterion? It's not that I don't care about movie quality. I mean, like, I will admit, Blu-ray I was a little skeptic about, and then like I actually watched the Blu-ray, and I was like, okay, I get it. You know, I get why this is nice. I just, you know, I just think Blu-ray is a great alternative. You know, if you want like a movie theater feel at home and shit like that, Blu-ray is a nice alternative. But like DVD is fine. The only thing that pisses me off is that like, okay, if I go to the store and pay $15 for a DVD and I get home and there's just a making of featurette on there, and I have to go back to the store and pay like $25 for the Blu-ray just to get like a commentary track that I want to listen to. I think that's bullshit. Put the commentary track on DVD. Used to fit on there before, you know. What do you prefer, Blu-ray? I'm a DVD guy. I will buy. I did buy Blu-rays for quite a long time. Like, especially when they did the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. When they did that, oh, dude, dope. Now they don't do that anymore. It's Blu-ray digital or DVD and digital. Which I'm like, what happened to the combo pack? You know, like the only reason I'm getting Blu-rays from, Blu-ray or CBD. The only reason I'm getting Blu-rays from that moviesarusa.net where you use checkout code 3-way and save 50% is because he doesn't do a lot of DVDs. Because I told him, I was like, dude, if you want to send me a box of stuff, hey, awesome. But like, if it'll help you save on like money and shit like that, dude, I'll take DVD over Blu-ray. And he was just like, I don't do DVD. Like the DVDs he has on his website are like the last ones he has left. You know? Like now when I go out like thrifting for movies and shit, I don't even fucking look at Blu-rays. I think DVDs came out in the 90s and I think Blu-ray came out in the 2000s. Yeah, DVDs came out in, I believe, 96, I believe, or whatever year Twister came out, because Twister was the first movie printed on DVD. Twister was the first movie printed on DVD and the last one printed on HD DVD. Fun fact. Yeah, Fast 9 and Forever Purge are Blu-ray, man. Yeah. Movies are USA.net. Love it. The letter R, don't copy that link that Brett put. It is movies, the letter R, USA.net. Link in the description with the checkout code. Sorry about this because we are all kind of simple. We are kind of a simple job, which easier than McDonald's position. At least she admitted that it's easier than McDonald's. But thank you for your application and suggestions. Thanks again. Hope you can have a great day. Damn. I believe Finding Nemo was the best seller of all DVDs ever. Really? Damn, I did not know that. I've never seen Twister, though. Huh. The last major studio VHS released, A History of Violence with Viggo Mortensen. New Line Cinema. There were other VHSs, but like the last major studio, like Warner Brothers, New Line, all of them, New Line Cinema released A History of Violence 2003 with Viggo Mortensen. That was the last major Hollywood movie released on VHS. CGI cows for the win. I read that somewhere. You're right. I know I'm right. That's why I fucking said it. You don't fucking tell me shit about what I know. Did you like Almost Famous? Man, I have a friend who like Almost Famous is like her fucking favorite movie ever. And I came across a copy at Goodwill, and I was gonna buy it, but it wasn't complete. Like it didn't have the fucking box and everything like that, so I didn't buy it because I'm a completist and shit. And it was like the director's cut and shit, all this good shit. Oh, was it 2005? Okay, that one you got me on. I thought it was 2003 because I could have swore History of Violence came out the same year as Freddy vs. Jason. Oh, yeah, sure right. Okay. You got me on the 2005. But look up if you I just did. But I am right on the VHS. I could have swore it was 2003 because I thought it came out the same year as Freddy vs. Jason. That's why I thought that. Which I know Freddy vs. Jason was 2003. Came out in theaters August 13th, 2003. No. Not August 13th. I'm sorry. It was August 9th. Right? August 9th, 2003. Oh, I was right. August 13th, 2003. Boom. Okay. I have the Friday the 13th box set. It's sweet. Which one? The one from Shout Factory? Did you like Freddy vs. Jason? I saw it in theaters twice. Fucking love it. It's one of my favorite movies ever. I agree. There should have been a part 2. I disagree with it just being okay. I will admit, years later, though, as much as I love the movie and what we got and everything, go back to your country, Brett. I will admit, years later, there are many things that they could have improved in that movie. I like what we got, considering the history of that fucking movie and everything, because it better than what we could have had nothing, and that's what we had from like 87 to 2003. We had nothing. All right. So I guess what we got was great, and it was nice seeing it on the big screen. And if you ever get to watch Freddy vs. Jason again, watch it with like fucking 300 other fucking fans. That's a nice way to watch it. But But after hearing some of the original script and everything, I was just like the way the Destiny's Child chick was supposed to die was her name, Kelly Rowland. After hearing the way she was supposed to die, I really wish they would have went with that death instead of her calling Freddie a faggot, which I'm just like, really, you know. I think that would have been a better route to go. And it just, FYI for you Freddie and Jason fans, if you have a chance, read the book Slash of the Titans. Phenomenal book. It basically dissects all the unused scripts for Freddy versus Jason, and they are fantastic. Another movie I saw in theater. Oh, I hated The Conjuring, dude. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. Who do you think should have won the fight? Freddy was the house that New Line built. New Line released the movie. Should have been Freddy. Kelly Rowland was so freaking annoying. Her original death was so much more epic. I loved her. Apparently, for those of you who don't know the story, Kelly Rowland was supposed to turn her back to Jason and basically give off the same speech that Nancy did in Nightmare 1. Like, I take back all my energy I gave on you, and blah, blah, blah. All that shit. And then she opens her eyes, and Freddy's standing right there, and he's like, wrong one. And then Jason fucking slashes her. That would have been fucking awesome, man. Oh, that would have been so good, but they didn't do it. That was the original script. Compare that to what we got on screen, and it's just fucking, I want the script version so bad, Or he says like wrong one, bitch, or something like that, but he says that. Now when I was 69, Freddy got fingered. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Okay. Did you like the Merkins video? I actually have a funny story about the Merkins. Freddy versus Pinhead would have been interesting. That was one of the original planned endings. It was scripted, but never filmed. Did you like seeing Michael versus Freddy? No, I don't think there's no fun in that. Same with Jason versus Michael. There's no fun in that, in my opinion. But the Merkins, for those of you who don't know who the Merkins are, the Merkins are a group on Facebook. And they have a group called Slash Street Boys. And it's Leatherface, Michael, Jason, Ghostface, and Leatherface. And they do parodies of Backstreet Boys songs, but it's about slasher films and shit like that. I actually had a run-in with them one time. True story, I swear to God. So well, they don't just do Slash Street, which I think is a fucking huge missed opportunity on their part, but whatever. But they also do other videos with the other characters, like Leatherface is like a country singer, like Ghostface does like Stevie Wonder shit. I think they just released Michael Myers doing Slice Slice Baby and shit like that. So one of the ones they released like shortly after one of the Slash Street Boys video, it was Jason Voorhees rapping to Mama Said Stab You or something. I don't know. I can't remember. It was a parody of an LL Cool J song. And I really liked the Slash Street Boys song. So I was just, I saw this and I was like, well, this sucked. But I didn't put it in a way of like, you fucking suck, you should die, burn in hell, blah, blah, blah. I wrote 4 words. Okay. I wrote swing and a miss. That's all I wrote. Guys, I mean, they put a lot of hard work into it, but like just the song itself for me, I was just like swing and a miss. So, they're huge. It's somewhat huge. I thought this was just going to fly under the radar and shit. I go to work that night. I come home and on one of my videos, I look at my email. It says, the Merkins have left a comment on your video. I was just like, oh, that can't be good. It was like a DVD update I did or some shit. Or I don't know. I can't remember what fucking video it was. But I look at the fucking comment and it's the Merkins. The actual channel, not like some fucking rip-off channel or anything, because I clicked the channel, took me right to their fucking channel and everything. It says the Merkins, swing and a miss. I responded to it, but I never heard back from him. I was like, dude, I mean, I told him, I was like, I mean, no disrespect. It's just like compared to the Slash Street Boy song, this was just not as good as the fucking other song and blah, 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 all that shit. But I never heard back from him again. Now I just keep my fucking mouth shut over there. Who would be a good versus for Leatherface in your opinion? Predator. No. Dude, Predator versus Leatherface? Come on, man. I'd go watch that movie.
This summer, Leatherface returns for an all-new battle. Boop, 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 boop. His toughest battle yet. Predator.
Oh, God, I'd watch that shit in a heartbeat. Predator's an alien. Michael versus Jason would make more sense. I can't wait for Scream 5. Yeah, Scream 5, yeah. Scream 2, 3, and 4, I all went and saw in theaters opening weekend. So I hope to keep the streak going with that one. Dude, Jason went to space, and you're arguing that like Michael versus Jason would make more sense. Are you shitting me? That Jason X. Oh, okay. Fuck it. Fuck Leatherface. Go Jason versus Predator. Let's go with that instead. The planet that Jason landed on at the end of Jason X is the Predator planet. Are you looking forward to the new Halloween movie? No, not really. It's not that I don't care. It's just, I saw Scream 2 recently. Not that. I saw Jason X in theaters. Like one of, apparently 12 people who did. Chris Hansen versus Predator. I saw that. Chris Hansen versus Predator. I saw that. Jax, what's going on here is
if I was invisible, yeah, then I can just watch you in your room.
My voice broke up at the end there. Dave, how did you not like Scream 2? All the Scream movies are awesome. Yeah, agreed. I like Scream, but haven't seen the others. Jason X was okay. My favorite is Part 5. See, a lot of people like Part 5. I like Part 5.
If I was invisible, then I could just watch you undress now. Oh.
Carla asked everyone on her live what song they hate the most, and she named that one. I've made it. If I was invisible, I would give them. That's one, Brett. Movie fan. I said that great. Never said that. I said that great. Never said. Said it wasn't that great. Never said I disliked it or liked it. What do you think about? I saw Hollow Man one time. One of those movies I watched. Didn't really think too much of it. Never really found the need to go back. It was alright, I guess. I mean, it was decent. You know, just another take on the Invisible Man, in my opinion. I like Strangers Pray at Night. I love the 80s. I think Strangers Pray at Night came out too late, so I didn't even bother with it. Love the first one, though. Jason never killed anyone. He died as a kid. I still say his spirit possessed others, and they did the killing. How can a dead kid grow up to be 6 foot plus giant? Josh, that's easy to explain. It's because it's a fucking movie. I think Hollow Man was good. I preferred to Scream 2. Please leave. It's like asking, like, oh, how come they don't hear the music in the horror movies? Oh, it's funny. I mean, it is. I usually don't use that defense. It's a fucking movie, but like with like shit like Friday the 13th, like what else can you fucking say? You know? I mean, like really, if you really follow the Friday the 13th movies, the fucking third movie is technically like fucking Tuesday the 15th or some shit. Right? Something like that. I don't know. I think Halloween should have ended at H2O. I think it had a good ending. I can see your point with that. I'm going through my fancy subscription box since it got here right before I left. What's fancy? Isn't Friday Part 8 your favorite? I like Part 8 because that's the one I remember seeing first. So I think that's why I have the fucking connection to that one. I also like Part 5, even though a lot of people don't like Part 5, but I like Part 5. If we're not including Freddy versus Jason, let's take Freddy versus Jason off the table because that's obviously going to be my favorite. So if we're just talking Friday, like 8 and 5 are two of my favorites. Even though it's really cheesy, I kind of like the 3D effect, the 3D shit. Check snap. To quit the three-way dance, your opinions is wrong. Hey, don't be trying to use the three-way dance fucking quotes and shit like that when you don't listen. Oh, no, wait, you did listen. You listened to the trivia episode. That's right. Part 5 was good. Wasn't that Jason Lives? Which was no, Jason Lives was part 6. Jason 8 was Goes to Manhattan. Well, I thought I got like a personal Snapchat from Jax. I didn't, but that's all right. Glam bag. Okay, you got some nails. You got some what looks to be mascara, a new sponge, some other stuff. I hate part 7. People get on me for like fucking liking part 8 and shit. Like, fuck, I get on you for liking part 7. AKA Jason versus Carrie. Part 7, FYI, for those of you who don't know, was supposed to be Freddy versus Jason, the original, you know. But then, people know the story, Paramount wanted the rights to Freddy, New Line wanted the rights to Jason, they couldn't agree. So as Paramount's big fuck you, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to make Jason versus Carrie then. But we don't have the rights to Carrie. Did you drink all your Rays or did they send you a lifetime supply? I wish they sent me a lifetime supply of it. No, I have 1 can left upstairs, which is the rainbow flavor, which FYI, for those of you who don't know, in the description of this live and of the podcast, wherever you fucking listen, I've been saying if you click that link for Rep Sports for a free pack of Rays Energy, you get 4 free cans of Rays Energy. I've actually been lying to you, but in a good way. Because if you click that down there, not only do you get 4 free cans of Rays Energy, you also get 2 Broken Arrow pre-workouts. You get 2 Hyper Sleeps. Or no, I'm sorry. You get 2 Broken Arrows, 2 Rays on the go, plus you get a free $10 gift card to repsports.com for free. All you gotta do is cover shipping, which is $10, but your gift card pretty much pays for that, so it's completely free. All you gotta do is click that down there in the description. Use my checkout code ARTIST. You gotta let them know Artist sent you, and so I can get paid. And there you go. It's a sweet deal. No pun intended. 0 sugar, 0 crash, electrolytes. What else could you want, man? Right now, we have the limited edition Rainbow, which tastes just like you're taking a fucking pack of Skittles and popping it in your mouth. Just energy drink-wise. In fact, let me go check that. Hold on. Make sure I'm giving you guys the right information on what you're getting in the free pack. Free Rays pack. So you're going to get the 4 cans of Rays Energy, which is Baja Lime, Voodoo, which is my personal favorite, Galaxy Burst, which if you listen to the podcast, it's Shelby's favorite, Sour Gummy Worm. You're going to get, oh yeah, you do. You get 2 Hyper Sleeps, 2 Rays on the go samples, plus you get 4 Broken Arrow pre-workouts, plus a free $10 gift card. Like, come on. All you got to do is just click that in the description. And when it tells you to put in a checkout code or something, make sure you put in Artist so they know that Artist sent you. And so I get paid. Because I do make a little bit when y'all use that and shit. So. Jason versus Carrie was like Ali versus Foreman of his time. Oh my God. And here's something, Dave, you may or may not know. They also toyed with the idea of making that Jason versus Cheech and Chong. because Paramount had the rights to Cheech and Chong at the time, so they figured why not make it like a Abbott and Costello type of movie. But it was either they didn't like the script or Cheech and Chong didn't want to do it. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Cheech and Chong didn't want to do it. I think the remake of Toxic Avenger will be bomb. Hopefully it's better than the original. Fun fact, the most watched episodes of the Three-Way Dance are episodes 8 and 9 with 102 views each, yes. But even though they have the most views, I think our most successful episode is our Ready to Rumble episode. I might do that when I get paid. If that deal is going on. Dude, I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to keep that deal going until they say I can't fucking do it anymore. Make a video of Wendell and Pinky selling them. Oh, yeah, and I was saying earlier, like when somebody said make a whole series about Wendell, when Jason said make a whole series about Wendell, Pinky was actually the closest one that almost got his own fucking series, because I was going to do a show called Pinky Reacts. But in order to have a react show, you have to go into it blind. But in order to make Pinky work for it, I have to see what videos I'm reacting to beforehand, so it just didn't really work. I filmed the pilot, and it was horrible. I mean, god-awful. So, did you see all the makeup? Yeah. Didn't you see me look at it? Yeah. Jax, I'm a busy person on here tonight. Oh, what's been your favorite podcast you've done? The one that's titled The Fair Enough Drinking Game. That was probably my favorite episode we did, because we laughed our asses off in that episode. Oh, you don't remember Pinky Lamar, baby? Oh, goddamn, you don't remember Pinky Lamar. Oh, shit. He doesn't remember me, baby? Oh, man, I'm kind of disappointed. He doesn't remember old Pinky Lamar, man. Come on, man. Oh, come on, baby. These are hood rules. We don't play in the hood, Pinky. See, this is why Pinky don't play cards with you motherfuckers. He's in Game On. If you look in some of the Game On episodes, he shows up every now and then. I heard you see the box and everything, but did you go? Yes. Yes, I did. What is an underrated TV show from the 80s, in your opinion? From the 80s. There's a picture of the palette now. Man, I'm trying to think. A TV show from the 80s. 227. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Swisher. He's like, yeah, just put your makeup on me. I'll just sit here. I think 227 was very underrated. It may have been popular at the time, but I think like these, people still talk about All in the Family and I Love Lucy and such like that. But like, you don't hear anybody still talk about 227. And Amazon Prime just recently added those, and they're fucking good. I don't think one of my YouTube videos uploaded. I don't see a premiere. I might have to re-upload it. It is a short story about when I met Cowboy Bob. Oh, wow. I didn't know you met him. I think if a black viewer hears Pinky, they might get offended. He sounds 70s black. Oh, come on, Josh. Don't be in here trying to tell Pinky how he sounds like, okay? Pinky sounds like how he wants to sound like. You hear me, baby? Come on now. If you try trying to tell Pinky how he talks like again, he's gonna come over to your house and he's gonna fuck you up. You understand me? All right. I like Pinky. I actually like Wendell a lot. I like playing Wendell. He's really he has that really weird voice. I like it. Which that voice actually started as a fucking joke. I used to only be able to say like one phrase in it. I used to be able to only say celestial steed. That used to be the only thing I could say in it. But as a joke one day working at the bookstore, me and my buddy Jeff, we would work out at the fucking calendar kiosk. So when it would get slow, just to fucking entertain ourselves, when customers would come up, I would start trying to use that voice. And Jeff would have to fucking walk away because he was laughing so hard. People come up and I would just do the whole transaction in that voice. Oh yes, what can I help you find today? Oh, okay. You're looking for the Obama calendars. Okay, they're just gonna be actually right over here. We have this one right here and we have this one right here. This one's $14.95 and this one's gonna be an extra $1, $15.95. Okay. And I would just do the whole fucking transaction as that. And Jeff is just over there like fucking on his fucking like bowled over laughing so hard. No, I lost contact with Jeff. He's not a Facebook person or anything like that. So no, man, I miss Jeff, man. Jeff was a cool dude. Movie idea. Wendell is forced to work the streets for Pinky, so Wendell tries to escape. That's morbid. There are other characters in that world, you know. There's not just Wendell and Pinky, although I do use Wendell. Well, I ended up using Friendo a lot just because I needed another character to bounce off of. So I just came up with Friendo on the fly one day. I was like, fuck it, he just talks like this. You know, just real monotone. Shut up, Wendell. Like, you know, so I just kind of came up with him. And it's true, I did base him off of fucking, not the guy really, but like basically that whole coin toss scene in No Country for Old Men. So I based the whole fucking thing off. So he kind of talks like this, and every now and then he'll have a burst of energy. Like, we're sure as hell gonna find out now, aren't we, Wendell? You know? You don't remember the others? There's Friendo who talks like that. The red thing over here, he was only in one episode. The red thing right here, that's Kevin the puppet. He only showed up in one episode though, just for like a throwaway gag. And then there was Lolly, the serial killer. Well, you don't find out as a serial killer until like the last episode. He wears like the side pony, the fucking. Where's that and shit, you know? Like artists ask him, like he's always sucking on a sucker, hence his name Lolly. And you find out why they call him Lolly later. But he's just like, what flavor you sucking on, Lolly? Lemon flavored ass kiss? And he's like, I don't know why I talk to you. Because when I created Lolly, the character, I was in a really bad place. And there's actually a video, I think I still have it posted, on where I created Lolly and when I created Lolly. Because I was in a really bad place when I created that character. And I never wanted to play him for laughs, and that's exactly what I ended up doing, was playing him for laughs. You know, my favorite video is when Wendell gave you the belt. Look like you're crying. Yep, that's the last of it. That's Game On, Game Over Part 3. Yeah, I think the Game Ons should be public. I'm pretty sure I made those public. Have you ever seen the Sandra Bullock movie Love Potion Number 9? Jax, that's up your alley. Love Potion Number 9. I know the song. If I ever get to make the next series of Game Ons that I want to make, there are going to be a couple new characters thrown in, just for shiggles. Well, one is important to the story. Really, I thought you would have seen Love Potion Number 9. I figured that'd be up your alley. Oh, okay. Like one character is very important to the plot, the whole plot of the fucking storyline I have planned for it. Pretty much, I will say this: if I ever do get to make the next series of Game On, everything that you learned in the last series, throw that shit out the window. How do I see Lolly video? Oh, let me see if the Lolly video is public. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it is, but let me see. Your video. Oh wow! Remember when I used to play Among Us? Hey, y'all have to be proud of me. I figured out that I was the toxic one in Among Us, so y'all have to give me some credit. That's why I had to quit playing while you were sleeping. Where is it? Where is it? Probably Speed or The Blind Side. I like that zombie movie she was in. The fucking one in England, the 28 Days. Yeah, Bullock was good in that one. Oh, I kind of miss playing Dead by Daylight. I was strangely good at that game for a little bit. Where the hell is this fucking video at? I forgot about this one. Hold on. Weekly William here with your Mount Vernon Road Hy-Vee Weekly Wild Deal. What? My name tag? Upside down? Looks fine to me. All right, we'll fix an editing. Okay. Go again. Weekly William here with your Hy-Vee Mount Vernon Road Weekly Wild Deals, so stay tuned for some wow deals. Our first wow deal is a little fishy. It's a 5-ounce can of Star-Kissed tuna. It's usually $1, but since it's a wow deal, we're going to give it to you for the price of 99 cents. That's right, just enough of a deal to let you know that we're still screwing you. And since there's so much you can do with this little can of tuna, guess what? The limit, 1. That's right. Limit 1 per customer, and don't get mad when you get more than 1 can and come to customer service, because guess what? Fuck your feelings. That's right. Because this is a wow deal. Our next wow deal. Is that enough wows? Our next wow deal is Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. Upside down. Editing. We'll fix it in a minute. Wow deal is Kellogg's Pop-Tarts on sale 2 for $6. This is a deal you don't want to miss, and it's nice and fruity. Finally, we have a sweet deal for you here. All right, any of the sweets in our bakery department, you put in a brown paper sack, not bag, because we don't say bag around here. We say sack. Whatever you fit in that sack, we're going to give you 10% off, because, again, that's just enough of a discount to let you think that you're getting a deal, but you're really getting nothing. Fill it up with as much crap as you want, and we'll give you 10% off. That's just the taxes. That's just enough to let you know that you're getting screwed here. Only at your Mount Vernon Road Hy-Vee. Wow. Want a lot? You want a lot for this one? Okay. All right. Good. We'll take this out and edit. This is a wow. Deal. I don't care what people say. I like that video. All right, let me find the video I originally came on here to find.
T-Mobile is your new choice in...
Fuck T-Mobile. I'm shocked Ivy didn't get pissed. Oh, they were pissed. I actually became a topic in the meetings for a little bit, I found out. Because they were so pissed at me. Because technically they couldn't do anything about it because I was exercising my free speech. So, like, technically they couldn't do anything. Okay, I think I overshot it somewhere. Oh, here it is. Nope, there it is. Oh, okay, it's not. I can make it unlisted though. Hold on. Yeah, because I heard from like one of the old managers I used to work there, man. They were pissed because I just kept fucking tagging them on Facebook whenever I fucking posted something about them. Tagged them on Facebook, man. I would send that type of video to them and shit like that. They were pissed. They did not like it, but they couldn't do anything about it other than fucking ban me from the store, which they eventually did. But that was only because they thought I left a bomb. There it is. Oh yeah. First I was offended, but then I was like, wow. Then I was flattered. First I was offended. But then I was just like, wow, y'all actually thought, but you left a picture, which, did anyone buy it? No one bought it. Yeah, this is for sale if anybody wants it. This is actually one of the pictures that I left at Hy-Vee that got me banned from the store. It got me banned from all of them in Cedar Rapids. Did the FBI come by? No, but the police did. That's why I'm banned from all of them in Cedar Rapids. For you 5 people in here watching, this is an unlisted video. So that is the birth of Lolly right there. I would have shit my pants. No, the way I looked at it, I was just like, touche, Hy-Vee, touche. You know, because the police showed up at the door and they're just like, hi, are you William? I was like, yeah. And they're just like, okay, you're no longer allowed at the Hy-Vee. I was like, okay. You know, like, I was like, touche, Hy-Vee, touche. You know? And then they were just like, or any of them in Cedar Rapids. I was like, ooh, night takes queen. You know, I was like, that's smooth, Hy-Vee. Got to give you that one. You know, I was like, that was a good one. Got to give you that one, Hy-Vee. And so, you know, so now I have to go, if I need to go to Hy-Vee for anything, I have to go to a neighboring town and go to their Hy-Vee. And it was funny too because I dropped off the box with the pictures and everything on a Saturday, and they didn't come to my house to let me know I was banned until Thursday. And I've already been in the store like 4 times before then. So you guys waited 4 days to fucking tell me? Are you fucking for real? What's your beef with Hy-Vee? They fucking fired me for bullshit reasons. Long story short, I had a problem with a coworker. She kept fucking, you know, she said some things to me that I did not like. So I avoided her. But every time I avoided her, she made it a fucking mission to come find me and annoy me some more. So when I finally spoke up and said something about it, they turned it all into this thing about me harassing her, which I'm like, the fuck? You know, like, what you say? We were joking around one day. Long story short, we were joking around one day. And honestly, I don't even fucking. And it was like one of those things where, like, she joke on me, I throw it back on her, and it was like, you know, playful thing, you know. But in playful situations, I do believe that there are lines, and there are lines that shouldn't be crossed. And she crossed the line, you know. She went to one of the managers, and she was just like, "We should write Will up, ha ha ha." Which, okay, not too bad, you know, whatever. And then I didn't say anything, you know, so I was like, whatever. But then she was just like, "Oh, we should write Will up for sexual harassment." And I was like, "The fuck, man, fuck you," you know. I didn't say anything though, but I didn't say a fucking word, you know, because I was at work, so I was like, "Don't say a fucking word. If you say something, it's just gonna turn into a fucking thing." Because I know my temper and shit, you know. So, she walks over to me. And honestly, I don't remember what she said to me, but she said something to me, and I told her straight up. And I was like, "Listen, you joke around with me a lot, and I joke around with you a lot. You know, that's okay. But if you ever joke like you're going to threaten to write me up for sexual harassment again, we will have a problem." And she was like, "I'm just joking." And I walked away. That's it. After that, I don't want anything to do with her. You know? And if I don't like you, like, especially at like a place like a grocery store where I can avoid you, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm just like, if you have to come ask me a question about work, then yeah, of course I'm going to fucking respond to you. You know, like, "Hey, Will, where's the fucking forms for Western Union?" "Oh, they're under the thing right here." But if you come to me and you're just like, "Oh, Will, how was your weekend?" More than likely, I probably won't respond to you if I don't like you. Or, "Hey, Will, what's up?" I'll just keep fucking walking. I don't give a shit. Especially, you know, in my age. You know, I don't care. You know, if I don't like you, I will avoid you. And that's what I started doing. I started to avoid her. You know, I would literally, I mean, I wouldn't make it in a point, but like I would literally go to like the line of registers. Like a perfect example was like one day we had like bags that we needed to put like coupons and shit in, you know, like at the end of our fucking cashier shifts and shit. Well, the bags weren't ready that day. So nobody had a bag for coupons. Well, the bags came down. So like there was like 6 cashiers up. So I was like, "Oh, let me go make sure everybody's got a bag now and shit." Because I was like customer service. I had nothing to do. Who's it by? And is it called I Can See the Red? It's called I Can See the Red by Dead by April. So I went to some girl that I didn't even know. I didn't even know her fucking name. I just made eye contact with her. I'm like, "You got a bag?" And she was just like, "No." I was like, "There's a bag." The bitch who got me fired, I just walked past her. I was like, whatever. You know. Went to the next person. "You got a bag?" "You do?" "Cool." Went to the next person. "You got a bag?" "You good?" "Cool." Finally, I'm on Express. I'm like, "You got a bag?" "Cool." "Awesome." Moved on. Done. All of a sudden, I'm standing at customer service. Here comes the girl who would eventually get me fired. And she was just like, "Oh, you asked everybody on the line if they want a bag except for me." And I was like, "Yep, sure right." I didn't care. You know? So the straw that broke the camel's back. It's a great music video. You're good. I would love to see you do one to Blue October's "The End," a great song. So the straw that broke the camel's back is that like what I was off on a Sunday, but I needed to go in and ship a package to the kid. Now there was a girl there at the time named Michaela, and that's a whole fucking other story. So I knew Michaela got off at 4, and then the bitch was gonna get me fired eventually. Sounds like you have a history of work problems. So, um, so I was like, all right, I need to get to the store by 4 so I can give Michaela my package so I don't have to deal with her. So I get there by 4. I get there like fucking 3:00. And I go to Michaela, and I was like, "Michaela, I need to ship this out." She's like, "Okay." And she's like, "Yo, so how was your day and everything?" I was like, "Oh, it was pretty good and everything." She's like, "What are you sending the kid?" I was like, "Sending her this, everything like that." She made it a point to come around all the way to the fucking counter to get in my fucking ear, like right here. And I'm still not even looking at her. You know, I'm like writing on the box and shit to write the address and shit. She was just like, I don't like what you've been saying about me. And if you say something else again, we're going to be in Katie's office. And I was just like, and out of anger, you know, I did say, I was just like, well, if you want to say something about it, we can go outside. That's all there was to that. You know, which in retrospect, probably not the best thing to say. But my defense to that is I'm pretty sure some of us have some siblings here. And I'm pretty sure one of us have ever looked at a sibling and said, hey, I'll kill you. Anybody have a dead sibling? No. Honestly, I think every job has that one person that's going to get to you. You meaning anyone, not you. No, I get you. So after that, when she was just like, if you keep talking about me, we're going to end up in Katie's office. So I was like, fuck this. You know what? I'm done. I've avoided you. I've avoided working shifts that you are fucking involved in and everything. I'm fucking done. You know? So I go up to management, like, I think a Tuesday, and I tell them what's up. I was like, this is what's been going on, blah, 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 blah. Fucking, I'm over it. Like, you know, every time I avoid her, she finds a way to fucking come find me and to start more shit. And they're like, okay, we'll do something about it. Cool, done. I get called into fucking HR, and they're just like, well, Will, you've done this, this, and this. I'm like, this ain't about me. You know, and that's, you know, to your point, they're just like, they brought up shit that I've done before. I was like, okay, well, this has nothing to do with any of that bullshit. This has fucking her taunting me. And they're just like, okay, well, we'll talk to her and we'll get back to you. Okay, fine. So that was a fucking Tuesday, I believe. I believe that was a Tuesday. So week goes by. No, that was a Thursday. It was a fucking Thursday. That's what it was. Because Friday comes, and that day they're asking me to do stuff for them and shit like that. And then they're like, you have to learn to work with her. I was like, okay, fine. So I worked the shift with her, and I wasn't rude to her. I didn't say anything, you know, off language to her or anything. I was supposed to go home early, you know, because she was supposed to be what we call the primary closer and shit. You know, meaning my ass was expendable. I could have went home, but she was like, well, I'm going to go home early. And I was like, yeah, but okay. And she was like, what? Did you want to go home early? I was like, no. I was thinking about going home early because you were the primary closer. And, you know, but if you want to go home early, that's fine. And she was like, well, what do you mean the primary closer? I was like, that's okay. If you want to go home, that's cool. She was like, well, I mean, if you want to go home early, I was like, you can go home. That's fine. You know, so she went home. You know, I did everything management told me to do. They're like, you have to get along with her. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to do that. I did that from Thursday to Saturday. Yeah, everything they told me in that meeting, they're like, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do. So I did everything. Saturday, I did nothing in those 2 days. You know, like violation-wise, I should say. Saturday, I'm standing at customer service for 2 hours, mind you. All of a sudden, fucking Big, Tall, and Stupid comes over. You'll know who Big, Tall, and Stupid is if you read my book, the second edition of Stories No One Asked For. You'll read more about him. But Big, Tall, and Stupid comes over. He was like, they want to see you upstairs. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I didn't do anything. You know? So I go upstairs. Now I'm hot because I'm like, I didn't fucking do anything, man. Like, so I walk into the office. I admit I had like some fucking attitude on me and shit. You know? I'm like, what? And they're just like, have a seat. I was like, so I sit down. I was just like, yeah. And they're like, well, you know, we talked to her, and apparently you've said some things. And I was like, said some things like what? They're like, we had a girl named Kaya who worked with us. And Kaya was real cool. I had no problems with Kaya whatsoever. You know? The only thing that I probably ever said to Kaya, like, who was underage, but the only thing I said was, I saw your prom dress. It looked really pretty. That's all I said to her. But they're like, you said some horrible things about Kaya. And I was like, the fuck? I didn't say anything horrible about Kaya. You know? They're just like, well, you know, she said that. And I was like, okay, well, fucking, she said a lot of things, but I'm telling you right now, like the only thing I ever said to Kaya in an off-color manner, if you even want to call it off-color, was like, I saw the prom dress. It looked really pretty. You know? And she said, thank you. Like, you know? So then they're bringing up like past shit that happened. They're like, well, you had an argument with this manager. You don't like Big, Tall, and Stupid. They didn't really say Big, Tall, and Stupid, but they said his name. They're like, you don't like him. I was like, I don't like him because he asked me questions that have a yes or no answer, and there's really no fucking choice. I'm paraphrasing here. I didn't really use coarse language, but I was like, he asked me questions with a yes or no answer, and there's really no choice. You know? And they're just like, well, and then finally I was just like, you know what? Y'all are already on her side and everything. So you know what? Just do what you're going to do. And they're just like, well, because of past instances and everything, I just can't have you work here anymore. I was like, okay. You know, I was just pissed. You know, because it was clear that they were just going to side with her no matter what I said. And they were just using like past shit to fucking get rid of me. So I was just like, fine, just fucking do it. You know? No one is above an ass whooping. You should have dropped her DDT at Jake the Snake style. Shit. Trust me, I'm still working on that. Oh, don't think I haven't forgotten. It's been 2 years now, but trust me. Oh, no, 3 years now. Oh my God, I just missed the 3-year anniversary. Holy shit. August 4th. But trust me, yeah, I'm not afraid to say that on here. I don't give a shit. I don't care who knows it. The police can know it. The FBI can know it. Her day is going to come. Whether it's by my hand or somebody else's hand, her day is going to come. She's going to pay for what she did. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't have any plans in mind. I don't have any blueprints or schematics around my house or some shit. But she's going to pay for what she did to me. Period. Because on top of all that, she got me fired. And then she left the fucking department. She went and worked in the fucking bakery. You want to be gone so bad so you can work in fucking customer service and shit. Then you go work in the fucking bakery, you fucking fat whore. Have you ever had to cut out a friend because of a disagreement or fight? Yes, many times. Thanks for making us all accessories. Hey. In the words of the chain smokers, if we go down together. Was there a job that you actually had a good experience at? Borders. No. I was set up to get fired at Borders one time. I mean, like overall, though, other than that one instance at Borders, I really love Borders, though. The only reason the second time at Borders sucked is because we had a different manager and she fucking blew ass. I mean, like, if you ever had a boss that you thought played favorites, but you weren't really for sure, this boss totally fucking played favorites. There was, like, no fucking hiding it. She fucking hated me and Jackie with a passion. It sounds like you think people can spy. No! It's not even that. Here's the thing with... What time is it? All right, I'm going to tell this story, and then I got to get out of here because it's going to be midnight. So here's what happened with the Borders thing. Okay. So the second year at Borders, I would be your alibi. He was with me watching porn all night. So here's what happened with the Borders thing. And this is why I think they set me up to get fired. Because, like I said, her name was Grace, by the way. Fuck, I don't care what her name is. She already hated Jax. She, like, cut Jax's hours down to, like, one day to where Jax was just like, fuck it, I'm done. You know? That's how I was getting hours because she hated my ass. So like I kept taking Jax's hours so I could get more hours and shit. So we weren't allowed to have our phones on us, but everybody had their phone on them. Okay. So one day I'm out at the kiosk and I may have posted something on Facebook and I don't remember, you know. Or I wasn't thinking and I posted something, you know? So all of a sudden my phone rings. Like it's like sitting like in the kiosk where like nobody can see it, but I can. So like the phone rings and I look down at it. It's the fucking bookstore calling me. And I'm like, why the fuck is the bookstore calling my fucking cell phone and not the kiosk phone? So I say, fuck the phone, you know. So I pick up the kiosk phone. I fucking dial that. I call the store. Oh, no, I didn't call the store because I remember walking in because I remember fucking Emily's face was like squatted down behind the counter. So like, because I was about to get off. That's why. Because Leona came. So I get off. I walk in and I stand at the counter and like Emily's squatted down and Cynthia's just fucking standing there chilling and shit. So all of a sudden Emily pops up and I was just like, I don't remember why she didn't like me, but I'm sure I was a topic of gossip amongst them. She thought, according to Nikki, she hated me because she didn't think I did anything. And Nikki was just like, I know you do shit out here. I know you sell shit. I know you work your ass off. So I was just like, I love Nikki. So anyway, I walk in, Emily pops up and I was like, hey, what'd you call my phone for out there, man? Like, what'd you need? And she was like, well, you're not supposed to have your phone out there. I was like, how do you know I even had my phone out there? She was like, because you posted on Facebook. And how would you know I would have posted on Facebook? And they didn't have an answer for that. Because if nobody's supposed to have their phone on them, how would they have known if I posted on Facebook? You know? So and they didn't have an answer, so I just walked away. You know? Do you think some of the trolls that bother you on here sometimes might be those asses at your old job? Oh my God. If they are, God, please tell me. Because this stream will get a lot more interesting. Because I will have some shit to say. So I go to the back, I clock out. Well, sign out. You always had to sign out at Borders. So I sign out, and I'm a little steamed at this point. Because I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean I'm posting on Facebook and shit like that? How the fuck do they know I'm on Facebook if they're not in here on Facebook? Like, it didn't make sense. You know? So I come out and I slam the fucking door behind me. Now I'm getting a little heated. You know? I'm just a little heated right now. So I walk up front and I'm just leaving. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just leaving. Okay? And Cynthia opens her big fucking dumb mouth and says like, well, why are you slamming the door? I was like, yeah, because y'all are claiming I'm out there on Facebook and on my phone and shit like that. You know? And she was like, well, you're not supposed to have your phone out there. I'm like, how would y'all know I'm on? I'm screaming in the middle of the store, which big no-no. I'm like, how would y'all know I'm on the phone if y'all aren't in here on your phone? Do you not see the double standard here? Maybe they checked on their lunch break. Okay. Well, they never said that though. You know? Because Grace was like, you know, I'll fire somebody if they have their phone on them and shit. And it was well aware that Grace didn't like me and shit. So after that, I just walked out of the store. And I was like, you know, my boy Jeff was working. What the hell was that? My boy Jeff was working there at the time. So I walked down to K1, which was like the far kiosk. So I walked down there and Jeff's like, hey, what's up? I was like, oh, I just got fired. He was like, what? I was like, yeah. And he was like, what'd you do? And I told him what happened. He was like, so they fired you? I was like, not yet, but I'm pretty sure once word gets out what happened, I'm going to be fired. He was just like, oh, damn. And he was like, man, if you get fired, I quit. It's fun working with you. And I was like, yeah. Stupid K1. I know, right? K1 fucking. Oh, K1 was okay some nights because you were kind of isolated, didn't have to worry about a lot of shit. But also, it's just fucking far, especially like on like Black Friday, and you have to go to fucking K1. Oh my God. Anyway, so the next day, I open and I walk past Grace, and Grace is like, hi, Will. I was like, hi. And I was just like, you know what? Emily comes in later. I was like, you know what? If anybody's going to sink this fucking ship, it's going to be me. I'm not going to wait for fucking Emily or Cynthia to come in to fucking do it for me. You know, if anybody's going to fucking start poking holes in it, it's going to be me. You know? I bet it would be fun working with you, Jax. Yeah. When me and Jax weren't arguing with each other, we would talk on the phone all the time when we weren't busy. So I walk over to Grace and I was like, Grace, I gotta tell you something. And she was like, what? And I was just like, here's what happened. So I told her what happened, and she was just like, okay. She was like, we'll talk about this later. Just go ahead and grab your bag, which was like the money bag for the kiosk. She was like, go ahead and grab your bag, open up. We'll discuss this later. I said, okay, fair enough. I got to go, artist, catch you later. All right, Dave, thanks for coming in, man. So I grabbed the bag, I go open, and now I really got to be fucking on it because like they were honest to sell like gift cards and shit like that. So like I get on like the kiosk phone and I called Jeff. I was like, Jeff, you got to come up because Jeff like he lived at a hotel at the time, and he lived at a hotel like across the street from the mall. So I was like, Jeff, you got to get up here. He was like, why? I was like, I need you to come in and buy a gift card. He was like, I don't have $5. I was like, I'll give you the fucking $5 because if you just sold a gift card, it didn't matter the amount as long as you sold one. So I was like, I'll give you $5. Just come in and fucking buy a gift card. He was like, all right, I'm on my way. So he comes in, buys a gift card so I can say later, hey, I sold a gift card and make myself look good. You know, I'm trying anything to make myself look good at this point. You know, so, oh, and that's one thing I told her. I was like, Grace, if you're going to fire me, just tell me to go home right now. And she was just like, just grab your bag and go open. I was like, all right. So I go open. And so at the end of my shift, I walk in and she does, how was it? I was like, hey, I sold a gift card. She was like, awesome. How much? I was like, $5. And she was like, oh, okay, good. I was like, yep. And I tried walking away as fast as humanly fucking possible. I was pushing a cart full of calendars. And she was like, wait. I was like, yeah, what's up? She was just like, about what you told me this morning. I was like, yeah. She was like, we'll need to talk about that. I was like, okay. You know, she was like, come in tomorrow. I was like, all right. So I come in tomorrow, the next day. And we go to the fucking back room. And she was just like, so you do know that you were wrong about having your phone out there. I was like, yeah, I understand that. Okay. And she was like, you do know you were wrong about yelling in the store. I was like, yes, I completely agree with that. You know? And she was like, why were you yelling in the store though? I was just like, okay. So what happened with that was when I came out of the back room, I felt like I was being boxed into a corner by Emily and Cynthia here about the whole fucking phone situation, blah, 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 and such like that. And she was like, but Will, why did you have the phone out on the kiosk? Like, because how did you know? Oh, I think her question was like, why did you even confront Emily and Cynthia about the phone? Why can't you sell it to yourself? Because then you're doing your own transaction, you know? And that was against company policy. I was already in deep shit as it was. I didn't want to do my own transaction and get in even more fucking trouble. So she was like, so why did you feel the need to confront Cynthia and Emily about the phone? I was like, because they called from the bookstore. So for all I know, maybe there was an emergency for all I know. You know, maybe something was wrong. I don't know. I'm over at K1, K2 here. I can't see the store. Like that was my defense to it and shit, you know? And she was just like, okay. She was like, well, I'm not going to fire you. Okay. But you cannot have your phone out at the kiosk, period. I said, all right, fair enough. And shit, you know? So, but the more I thought about shit, I was just like, something about this just doesn't fucking add up, man. Like, why the fuck would they call the phone and, you know, like, why call my phone while they knew I was at the kiosk? You know? Like, that's what fucking just didn't sit right with me. Like, whether they're on lunch or not, you know, like to play with Jackie's theory there. Like, even if they were on lunch at the time, why call me at the kiosk if they knew I was at the kiosk with my phone on me? Like, I was going to answer and be like, hey, what's up? You know? Like, they were trying to do something by calling me. You know? So that was like my whole thing. They wanted to set you up for having it. Exactly. And Grace said she would fire somebody if they had their phone out there. So I would say I need my phone for medical reasons. You're diabetic, right? At the time, I didn't know. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did know that at the time. Yeah. So I just felt Emily and or Cynthia, particularly Emily, because Emily's the one that made the call. they were trying to fucking set me up, and it kind of put a rift in me and Emily's friendship for a while. Because like I didn't talk to her at the store. Like it was kind of like a me and Jack situation, but it was a little bit more serious. You know, it wasn't like it wasn't like Jack's like I need space and I just fucking ignored her. Like I didn't even want to use words that started with the word E. That's how much I hated fucking Emily at the time. Like there was one time I was talking to one of these cats we had named Robert. I was talking to Robert and he was talking about like apparently my cheeks were flushed and they're like really red. He was like, dude, your cheeks are really red and shit like that. I was like, oh, are they? Yeah, sometimes they get like that and shit and blah, blah, blah. And Emily starts walking over and she was like, yeah, I was actually going to say something. And I fucking just walked away mid-sentence, didn't give a fuck what she had to say or anything. Apparently that made her upset. And you know what? I really didn't give two shits, you know? And one time I was moving, we had like these carts with calendars on them and shit. And they're just like, well, before you leave, can you move them to the front, to the back? I was like, yeah, no problem. So I'm moving them from the front to the back. And as I'm moving them, Emily walks past me. She was just like, hey, those are hands in the air. Like I was a fucking criminal. I was just like, is there something wrong? And she was just like, no, I was just going to say, you got to turn it this way. Better? And she was just like, yeah. And she walked away. I'll admit, that's me being a dick, but still, you know? So finally, I got a message from Emily on fucking AOL one night. And, or Facebook, one of the two. I think it was Facebook. I didn't have her on AOL. I get a message from her on Facebook. She was like, hey, we need to talk. And I was just like, if it's about you trying to set me up to get fired, there's nothing to talk about. Send. And she was like, no, that's actually what we need to talk about. You know? And she was just like, you may be upset with me for whatever reason, but you have to understand I'm your boss and boss at work, friend outside of work. And I was like, I get that. I get that you're a boss at work and friend outside of work and shit like that. But plain matter of the fact is, I feel that you set me up to get fired with the whole phone thing. You knew Grace was going to fire people with their phones. I feel that you set me up. And I'll tell you right now, Emily, if you want to be friends, hey, I'll be your friend. Hey, no problem. We'll be friends. But I'll tell you right now, I don't 100% trust you. That was the end of that conversation. I think after that, she never contacted me again until the shit with the baby mama happened. That's when she contacted me and was just like, I read what was happening. I just want to let you know that fucking it sucks, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And it was like the first time she contacted me since then. Forget about the mean, evil bitches that tried to hurt you, or they fuck them. Josh, you have a one-track mind, man. I just sat here and told you a story about two chicks who just tried to fucking set up to get me fired. And all you're worried about is if they're fuckable. That's what you're worried about. They are. When you worked at Pizza Hut, did you ever have any rude people in the front room customers? And oh, dude, every fucking day. Do you remember the year I kept getting in trouble with Bonnie? Yes. Yes, Emily did come to my going away dinner though. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot about that. But I think we were still like, because like you got to understand, like my going away party was like a month after our store closed. So like it was still kind of rough then. We were cordial to each other, but it wasn't like, you know, I didn't trust her then. I honestly God didn't fucking trust her. And going back to what, yes, oh yeah, that's on my Facebook. And going back to what Josh said about fuckable, I will say at one time I did have like a huge crush on Emily before like all this bullshit and everything. I did have like a huge crush on Emily for a while. I hit on every piece of ass that walked through Walden Books except for Nikki and fuck, what was that? What was the old lady's name that worked with us? I can't remember. Julie? Is that her name? Or Judy? Carol. That's it. Oh man, I was way off. Carol. Oh, and Jessica. I never hit on Jessica. Everybody else, I hit on at least one time. At least once. Amanda, Rachel, Jax, Emily, Cynthia, Janice. I may have threw one in there at Bonnie and she just didn't realize it. Oh, Josh, that's wrong. Oh my God, Josh. Who is Paul Heyman's guy on Raw now? Oh, he doesn't have a guy on Raw. He has one on SmackDown, Roman Reigns. Really? Robert tried to hit on you? I don't remember that. Well, hey, Josh, when you're feeling dark, just come to the live shows instead of just disappearing for 9 months at a time. Oh, Jax, you should have been there the day I fucking flipped shit on Robert at the kiosk. I mean, like 100 fucking percent. I mean, not like a little flip shit, not like a hey man, like fucking no. I mean, fucking flipped. I mean, one step away from fucking. Oh God, it was. I fucking lost it. Didn't he tell you he was going to give me back my locker keys if I agreed to go to dinner with him? Oh God, I don't remember that if he did. So you met Jack in real life? Well, yeah. Jax lives in Texas where I used to live, Jason. Did you ever meet Diane? No, I never met Diane in person. No. Yeah, like I know I said I'd leave 10 minutes ago, but I'll give you this one too. So, Black Friday, you kind of count the tills a little differently. Usually you work morning to what is it, 6 or 3 or some shit, morning to 3, and then that person counts the till, then like 3 to 6, that person counts it, then at close you count it. Well, on Black Friday, you do it a little different because there's so many people coming in and out and shit like that. Well, I remember telling Robert one time, I was just like, oh, dude, you count the tills like this, morning. Then when the next person comes in, you count it. Then after that person, you count it. Then when you close, you count it and shit like that. That's how you always do it and shit like that. I think Jax, or her in real life. Tori. Tori doesn't talk to us that much anymore. Well, Black Friday, like I said, you tend to do it different. So I think me and Leona, we counted the till. Okay. So we counted the till. And then she left. Then like 45 minutes later, Robert comes in. And Robert's like, okay, let's count the till. I was like, oh, me and Leon already took care of it. And he was just like, yeah, but you said every time a person comes in, we have to count it. I was like, yeah, but for Black Friday, it's a little different because we're working in pairs and the pairs are really off and shit like that. So it's already counted. So me and you don't need to count it and shit. And he made like this big fucking stink about it. About like how, but you said this is how we have to fucking, he turned into me for a second. It was like staring at me, you know. He was like, no, but you said that fucking, we have to count it this way. I was like, yeah, but Robert, it's Black Friday. We're working in pairs and we're counting them a little different, And he was just like, okay, So I was like, you know what? Go ahead. Count the fucking till, Robert. Go ahead. Count it. Yeah. He was like, no, I don't want to count it. I was, no, you're going to count the fucking till. Count it. I'm fucking madder than shit right now. So, I mean, I had a fucking bitch fit, I was like, count the fucking till, Robert. You want to count it? Count it. Oh man, it got rough out there. I texted Tori happy birthday last week, and she was surprised. And was surprised she texted back, thank you. Whenever I just scroll past on Facebook something remotely filthy, I'm like, this is Tori, isn't it? And just 9 times out of 10, I'm right. I know every time I scroll past something, because sometimes I don't see the fucking names of like who's posting this shit. I'll just see what's being posted. But like I'll see something, it's just like, people with depression like to do this, and it's sometimes like funny or some shit. And I was just like, oh my God, I gotta tag Jackson this, and then I'll scroll back up and it's like posted by you. And I was just like, oh, okay. But yeah, Jason, me and Jackson, we went to high school together. We used to work together. We used to sit in back seat of cars together. She knows what I'm talking about. She goes out with Drew and his girlfriend. Yeah. AJ and Erica. Has she ever been to Jelly Beans? No, that was in North Carolina. Yeah. Jelly Beans was in North Carolina. I hope you can go back to Texas and do a live with you. Oh, God. Texas is just so fucking hot. It's just so fucking hot. It's so hot. I can't. It's so hot. Jax would have to be nude inside of a Hart's chicken for me to go back. It's not even a joke. It's like truth. Jax could be like, I'll pay your ticket to come down here and visit. I'm like, no thanks, I'm good. We'll go to Hart's Chicken for lunch. That's all right. I'll be nude inside. Okay. All right, let me get on the train or plane or camel, whatever. That's not racist, is it? Fun PS to the fucking the night I was set up to get fired. Like the night that it actually happened, like when I flipped shit in the store and left and shit like that. Well, I guess I'm never seeing you again. The things I do for you, and you can't do one thing for me. I went to Heart's Chicken that night because Heart's Chicken was like my fucking health club. So I stopped at Heart's Chicken, and they fucking knew me. I fucking walk in. Hey, boss, how's it going? Tenders are in the fryer. Be ready in a minute. Okay, cool. Well, it was a busy night. A couple other people are there. Usually when I go in, it's just me. So I go in, and I see the manager, and he puts the tenders in the fucking the buffet and shit. So I get up and I get my plate and shit, and there's a guy in front of me with like a paper towel. Now you're not allowed to take buffet items to go. Okay, I've already had a shit night at work. I believe I'm getting fired the next day. Fucking, I believe 2 people who I thought were my friends turned their back on me. Eventually, I still talk to Emily seldomly, but like Cynthia, I don't talk to anymore. Fuck her. She can go fuck herself for all I care. So, I'm standing there with my plate. I'm waiting to get tenders, and this guy gets the tongs and he takes the tenders out and he's putting them in this fucking paper towel. And he puts them in the paper towel. And he puts the paper towel on top of it, wraps them up. I look at the fucking buffet, no more tenders. I was like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. I come here for fucking mashed potatoes and fucking tenders. And I've had like one of the worst fucking nights. The only bad night I can really think of at Walden's, really, other than like trying to learn how to fucking close the kiosk, which that was a pain in the ass to learn how to do. But like, and this motherfucker sees me standing behind them waiting for fucking food, and he's going to take all of it. And I was just like, I just turned around and went back and sat down. Because I was just like, if I stand here, he's going to die. So that guy fucking leaves and shit. And now I'm just sitting there waiting because I'm like, all right, great. Now I'm going to have to wait for more. And I hear the guy say, hey, boss. And I was like, what's up? He's like, come here. He was just like, I saved some for it because I had a feeling he was going to do that. I was just like, yeah, he's lucky. He caught me on a bad night. I almost killed him. And he was just like, I got you, man. He put him on the buffet for me and shit. Man, they took care of me, man. Heart's Chicken took care of my ass and shit. God, I missed him. I wish I could show you guys the face that the guy made when I told him I was moving. Like I was just like, oh man, this is gonna be my last time eating here. He was like, what? Why? And I was like, I'm moving to Illinois. He was just like, what? Like, I know you two are just friends, but the future is unknown and hearts change. You two would be a good couple. Yeah, you tried telling her that. Told her many times. She's like, no guys like me. I'm like, she's like, shut up, Will. I'm like, all right. All right, let's check the old PayPal. Did we make any money tonight? Probably not. I never do. I don't even know I keep doing these fucking lives. And we made a grand total of nothing. Alex swore, what's up? I'm from Japan. Oh, you're from the home country. Finally to that state. I can see you in New York. Oh, why did we fucking move to Illinois? I think it was cheaper. I think that's what it was at the time. It was cheaper. And then my mom and sister moved to Iowa for their job and shit. And that's when I had the kid. So I moved to North Carolina. Can't wait to get my Freddy coaster. Oh, shit. And I have plenty more. I have superheroes. And your aunt. Oh, yeah, that's right. And Ginger talked us into moving there. Forgot about that. Alex Wars from Japan, my homeland. Although I don't look it, I am a quarter Japanese. No, Penny lives in Texas, and Ginger lived in Illinois at the time. I think she still lives there. Not sure. I don't know. Ever since the Mother's Day incident, I don't talk to anybody in the family. You ever FaceTime your daughter? Oh, yeah. Yeah, like sometimes I'll call her and she'll be like, can you do FaceTime? And like I have an Android phone and they have an iPhone. So I have to get Aunt Mimi's phone, which is my sister's phone. So I was like, yeah, I'll FaceTime you, man. You know. I know, like she wet me the other day. So I called her and I was like, Munkin. And she does, what? I was like, what you wet me for? What's your problem? She was like, I'm going to watch Descendants. You'll have to refresh my memory on that one. She was like, I'm going to watch Descendants Royal Wedding. I was like, oh, Aria, you like Descendants now? She was like, yeah, it's only 30 minutes. I was like, oh, okay. And then I hear boop, 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 meaning she hung up on me. I was like, no. So I call her back and she's giggling. And I hear her mom saying, say you're sorry. Say you're sorry. And she does, sorry. And I was just like, you're a punk, you know that? And she was just like, I was like, you're lucky you're my favorite kid. Just don't tell nobody that. And I always do that to her. I always say, you're my favorite kid. Don't tell nobody. And immediately right after that, Mom, he said I'm his favorite kid. I'm like, you're not supposed to tell people, kid. She's like, ha, ha, ha. I always do that to him. I was like, you want to go watch your Descendants? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, I love you. And she was like, love you too. All right. So, yeah, but we FaceTime sometimes. I like our friendship the way it is. I mean, me too, but you know, there's always room for improvement. I don't think I heard of that show or movie. It must be on Disney. I got Disney Plus now. Yeah, I think it's on one of those. I don't know. So. Pretend I'm dying and it's my last wish. I tried that, Josh. It doesn't work. I was like, Jax, I'm dying. Just nail me one time. And she was like, no, I'm good. I was like, but I'm dying. She was like, yeah, I'm good. I liked the first movie, never saw the others. We had a mentally handicapped guy who worked with us at Hy-Vee. Really nice guy. But like, dude, fucking obsessed with the Descendants. I mean, like, obsessed. I mean, like, dude wanted to get his dude was like in his 40s. But he was, you know, special. So like, oh man, he'd always come in and talk about like, he'd come in and be like, oh, I listened to the Descendants, and I'm not imitating his voice. It's about what he sounded like. He's like, oh, I listened to the Descendants soundtrack on the way to work. It rocked, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, Scotty. Yeah. Oh, hey, William. Like he always called me William. Never said Will. Always called me William. Hey, William. Hey, Scotty. You know. Oh, I'm thinking about getting my hair dyed purple like whoever in Descendants. And I was just like, oh, yeah, that'd be cool, Scotty. Yeah. Like, oh, dude, everything was Descendants with this dude. Every now and then he'd throw in like a horror movie. Oh, I can't wait for Halloween Kills. Oh, okay. Or like whatever horror movie was coming out at the time. Like he'd always throw one in at you, like, oh, okay. It's probably fucking Descendants 2 didn't come out of your mouth. Nice kid, though. Nice kid. Which Friday? Oh, dude, I own all of them. I own all the Friday 13th. I just don't have the big fancy box sets that people have. The only box set I have of Friday 13th is the the one you can get for $20 at Walmart, and the from Crystal Lake, the Manhattan one. I'm really doing you a favor by sparing you from my family. Yeah, that is true. Although I think I'd fit right in because they'd start screaming at me, and I'm just like, you know what? I'd fit right in, so. Yeah, I didn't get the box set either. Those are expensive. Although after a while, I'd probably just start crying. I'd be able to keep up for a while and shit. Like, yeah, you know what? Ah! And they'd just be like, oh, yeah, no. Like, Jax, hold me. She'd be like, no, you knew what you got yourself into. Hold yourself. You wanted to be a part of this family. Now you're a part of it. Deal with it. No one holds me when they yell at me, fat boy. And that's probably how I'd yell at him, too, like this, just to make sure I don't get hit. You don't remember much about my Aunt Noelle, do you? No. I think I met her like one time. I think you said they cook great meals, so I would agree. So I would agree with them on anything. No, her mom. No, her grandma. Tata makes fucking awesome fucking cookies. And her grandma's like the only fucking member of her family other than Jax that like actively admits that she likes me. So like I tend to not say no to her. I tried saying no one time. Have a cookie. No, I'm good, thank you. Have a cookie. No, I really shouldn't. Have a cookie. Okay. But listen, guys, I went way over my time here. I shouldn't have stayed on this long. But tomorrow won't be live. Got to record the podcast. 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. Check it out if you haven't. If you're a wrestling fan, that is. To the extra people who sent questions, thank you very much. Remember, I have a discounted book, $10. It's to not Nicholas, but I'll write your name somewhere on there if you want it for $10. Or you can get yourself a nice, clean, fresh copy for you. Well, obviously my signature, and I'll write your name on there too for $15 and shit like that. Teta doesn't cook anymore, but Mom uses all her recipes, all gray recipes. Oh man, kind of miss your grandma's cookies. So yeah, maybe Wednesday night I'll be live. We'll see. Because I tend to try and not go live on Wednesdays because I kind of let the podcast like simmer. But there might be a video tomorrow. Might be doing something old school. Might be doing a DVD update. I was actually going to film it today, but I got lazy. I might film it tomorrow for a Wednesday upload. So we'll see. I don't know. So, yep. I will talk to you guys then. Venmo, PayPal, sponsors in the fucking description. T-shirt link. Amazon wish list. You want to see something get unboxed? It's all down there still. An Instagram that I don't even use. Whatever. So, yep. Till next time, guys. Be breezy.